All right. It's part 2 of Call Me the Ho Ninja. Let's just jump straight in. Enjoy.
You are now tuned in to the epicenter of geek news with your hosts, the slippery online streamer warlord with the skills to back it up, Fergie, and the master of Marvel, the cinema showstopper, Chaotic. This is Tenacious Geeks.
I don't know, bro. I'll talk about it later.
Works for me.
Okay.
So
you have a topic, Will. What's up?
since we haven't had a chance to have it on this one, what are your thoughts on polygamy or monogamy?
I mean,
We've talked about that a few times.
Not with him.
Oh, I mean, I guess
That's what I-
it's a different
Sure,
perspective. Do I have an issue with it? Nah. I'm monogamous. I'm with my girlfriend. We have a child together. Like that's, But do I have an issue with people doing it? No.
See, no.
If anything, to me, like, because how they've slandered it across fucking TV, it's just kind of fucking comical. And I don't mean that to be like in a mean way, like just the representations that they put on like sister wives and shit to me, like is just kind of comical. Like,
Yeah.
For the pure fact of like with like you were saying on previous episodes about fucking glorifying BDSM and shit like that through 50 Shades of Grey, like kind of did the same fucking thing for all of that shit
That
in
is
that
true.
aspect through fucking sister wives.
You
and,
put it on
know,
TV, people
Yeah.
will follow.
Exactly. Like
Yes.
fucking
That's simple.
I mean,
love with Tila Tequila. Like
my
look what
God.
that fucking started. Like,
no, that girl's a
She got her
disaster.
ass beat at a gathering of the Juggalos
Dude,
and
that
never
was
showed back
fucking
up.
hilarious.
I still remember the footage. Like, she got blasted in the face with a rock.
A rock.
I
glass
still want to
bottle.
know what she said to make them that pissed.
They didn't like her.
Literally.
Juggalos did not like her because of what she represented, what she was. Like, sexual shit is not for those kind of people. Okay? You go out there and it's all about, look at my body, look at how hot I am, blah, blah, blah. No. They're not about that shit.
See, but there are women that, like, and men even, that go out and they look really fucking good. Like,
but that
some
was
women-
all Tila Tequila had.
She was just a fucking glorified sex icon.
No, dude,
And just
like, straight
super
up.
Here's the
cocky.
thing,
And
I
Juggalos
only-
are not about that shit.
That's where it got her. Because I've seen some girls at some of the events that are fucking...
They were trying to tip the bitch's trailer over.
Yeah, because like her ego
Yeah.
is
absolutely.
what pissed them off. That's what I gather from it.
She got booked because of her name and what they thought
Yeah.
it would bring, and it backfired hard, and she disappeared from the limelight after that.
Well, not so
Yeah.
much. She started saying some fucky shit.
I have not seen her since.
Oh, dude,
I'm just
there's
gonna put
this-
it this way: she got deboed.
No.
She got debunked.
She got juggaloed.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, no,
I tried to catch
Don't
this.
take
Okay.
disrespect away from Debo like that.
Yeah.
You gonna run up and run your chain, homie.
It's my bike, punk.
What you got on my 40, bro?
My
like-
grandmama
I like-
gave me that chain.
I like that chain, homie.
Hey, Ferg,
Yeah.
what you got on my 40, bro?
Right?
Don't be a menace in South Central. We're drinking gin and
Hey,
juice in
bro,
the hood.
but he was the first person I witnessed, like, he smelled ass on his straw and still drank from it. Just saying.
Anyway,
the fuck?
You remember that part when Smokey's trying to get his fucking pants?
yeah.
Yeah. Got his little.
I've seen that movie way too many
Yeah.
times.
Got his little straw and fucking. That straw had a lot more strength to it than I gave it credit for. I thought that bitch was gonna woo and make that little whistle noise.
Oh, dude, you say that. And the only thing that pops into my head is I went to McDonald's and they gave me some fucking clown juice. Like,
Wow. Wow.
So okay. Here's a question. Like, I haven't exactly asked anybody outside of him directly. When it comes to, like, hypothetical, if your woman, wife, girlfriend, has some fantasy and was like, babe, I had a fantasy of this, what is generally your response? Like, if it's something like from, okay, I want to do butt play, or I want to do role playing, or I want to do,
butt play.
hey, well, because that's broad. Like,
Yeah,
either it's
no.
no,
It's
but
just because we're men and we're fucking children. That
That
it's
is
funny.
true.
Yeah.
That's the only fucking reason we hear butt play. and
Or
we're just
let's say she had a dream that you and another man with her.
now see that that one specifically, like, I'm down to try most things. Like, if it came down to it, I don't know, it's a 50-50, I'd say yes. I mean, you always make the jokes with your homie taking bitches to Paris and shit. Like,
Don't call your lady a bitch. Just clarify.
yeah, don't
We
call
do
her.
say that.
Yeah,
clarify that
I'm not calling her.
No.
per
I
se.
know. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, like,
Metaphorical bitches.
yeah, just like the
metaphorical
bitches you
bitches.
pull from the club and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Thotty gotties.
Yeah, exactly. Lottie dottie, we like to thotty.
yeah.
But like, I mean, I'm down to experiment. I'm down to try shit. Like, if she came to me with a fantasy or something like that, like, I'd probably be down to try it.
Yeah. See, and that's something
Now-
that I personally, that's why I like having these little segments where I talk about it, because
Sex talk.
Sex
with
talk
Will.
with Will.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, hold on. To
Trademark,
I'm
counteract-
gonna let you know right now, like, further on down the line, that's gonna be like a segue that people are like, if you don't do that on the show, people are gonna be pissed.
We did a whole
That's-
episode about
we
it.
did an episode.
No, I know that.
It was
That was
requested.
requested.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were
By a
telling me that
viewer.
earlier.
It was requested.
Yeah.
Or listener, not a viewer.
And
Same
so-
shit.
yeah.
Same shit.
So like, and that's the thing. Like, I want to loosen up the reins on it. So like,
So here-
so in the future, I have friends that like, I personally want to have them in a better situation than my cold garage.
Right. Yeah, my
But-
feet are a little chilly. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
Yeah.
But I want to have women who I know that are sex workers and things like that, like friends of mine, to come on and
Honestly,
then
I
also
wouldn't
talk
mind.
about it
I
more.
think I've only ever met like one or two girls that are like actually open that I've known that have like done like OnlyFans or anything like that. Like,
So
I don't get like I
I-
really don't give two shits. Like, of course, us as individuals and shit like that, we have our own personal lines where we draw with certain things.
Yeah.
But like, I'm never opposed to having a fucking conversation with somebody.
Exactly.
So I got a question to
like, I'm
counteract.
gonna say this the funny way, because like this is the best way I know. If you a hoe and you want to talk about being a hoe, shit, we talk about you being a hoe, bitch. Let's do it. Like,
Right.
I love hoe stories.
I got a very serious
There's some fucking great.
counteract
Dude, like,
story here.
Girls love other girls' hoe stories, like, and what women, what you're gonna learn in this moment in time is that we enjoy the hoe stories just as much, and not for the reasons that you think. It's for the reasons that you and your other girlfriends enjoy the hoe stories, because they're fucking hilarious.
See,
Like,
but
it's
my
like
thing is,
it's like
true,
drug
though. That's
stories
true.
for dudes.
I can,
like,
for me
we do that
personally,
shit too.
for me personally, I can listen to host stories from homegirls. I can't hear past stories about my partners. I get weird about it.
oh, see, I could give two fucks less.
See,
I
me,
give two
I don't,
fucks less.
I don't know
I'm with
why.
Will
I
on
just,
this one.
I just like, I don't want to hear about that shit. Me personally,
Right?
But
I agree with him
If
on
your
that one.
girlfriends are sitting up there talking about some shit, cool. Throw in a story of us. I don't care if they know about my dick.
Right.
Like, I don't care.
You know,
Like, so it's like-
you know how weird that sounds. Like, so sitting here listening to some, like listening to you say that, being somebody like, I give fucking two fucks less. Like, hearing you say that, like, you don't care one way, but in like a different reciprocal fashion, it bugs you. Like, to me in my brain, that's like, that sounds so contradicting. I'm like, I'm not saying that to be like mean or like that's just
No, but
like
it makes sense.
logically it does. It sounds extremely contradicting. And the point of like, okay, why is that okay and the other way's not?
Because I'm not with them.
Fair.
Like,
I mean, that's
like
fair.
that's the thing. Like, I don't want to, because to me, I'm king of the castle, so to speak, in my relationship. Like,
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying that you're not my equivalent.
He doesn't
Just-
want to hear about other kings in the
Exactly.
in the queen.
Like, I don't want to hear about other motherfuckers in the playground.
And I'm sure the queen doesn't want to hear the same thing.
Yeah,
too.
see the way that I look at it.
there's plenty of fish in the sea. But this is my fucking fish.
This is my. I don't want to know about other fish that diddle my fish. My fish.
Exactly. Like,
Keep them worms over there.
but here's the thing. Like, my lady, like her ex, like I've seen him.
Mhm.
I also told him I beat him to death.
Yeah, see, I
because
can't.
me too.
See, I can't do that because like my
Like, if you did
my
something
girl's ex is
inappropriate,
like
whether-
they're co-parenting really good, so like I have to be nice
See,
as
that's
much as
fine.
I
See,
totally
okay,
like
okay.
to like.
See, but that's a
bash him
relationship
right in
you've
the teeth.
established.
Hold on. I got something I have to ask, and I'm sorry I interrupted this time. But
What's up?
your kids are your kids.
Yeah.
My kids are my kids. You have a step kid.
Mhm.
How does that feel to you? Like,
I mean, being
because-
raised as a step kid, I wouldn't see it as
What do
being.
you go?
No, no,
What
no.
do you
Well,
mean by that question?
well, because, like-
give me a little deeper
So-
like context on that.
so I have a daughter from a previous relationship.
Uh-huh.
So my wife is a stepmom.
Uh-huh.
Same with your lady. You have your oldest son with your ex-wife,
Mhm.
and then so your lady's a stepmom as well. But there are kids
Oh, so I'm the one sitting here that's actually in their shoes, essentially.
Yes, you're a stepdad. Granted, you do have your own son too, but you're a stepdad.
I was a stepdad first before I had my son.
Yeah, how? Because I've never been able to experience that, so I can't experience what my wife goes through.
So
how does that feel like from your standpoint?
It differs for everybody. Like people who weren't like Will was saying over here, like he was a step kid. Like he was a kid raised in an exterior family that brought you in. Like I was the same way. Like I tell people that I have 3 different families. I got my biological family, my mom that had me. Like then I have my stepmom that raised me, and then I have the stepmom that my dad's with now, the lady that my dad's with now. And I will for always and forever call all 3 of them my mothers. One of them's my mother, one of them's my mom, and one of them's mommy. Mommy's the one that's here that I talk to like really regularly, go over to their house for dinner and stuff like that. Like that's mom's. My mom is the one in Idaho. She's the one that raised me. Like I was with her from the time I was like 4 till the time I was like 13.
That's awesome though.
Yeah, and then I came here to be with the lady that my dad's with now. Fuck, much respect for her for dealing with fucking hard dumbasses.
but so how does that feel being a dad?
It's
so now this is the
first time anybody's ever actually asked
so
me that. So
you are in your stepmom's shoes now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Have you been hit with the age-old statement?
What?
You're not my dad.
Oh no, not yet. Oh no, not yet. Not to a point, because she's only 4 to where it's like holds any like genuine anything behind it, because like she hardly ever calls me dad. We call each other Monster. Like from day one since I met that little girl, I've always called her Monster.
Yeah.
So like she's repeated what you call her. Yeah. So like her grandma calls her Boo Boo. So she calls her Grandma Boo Boo. So like for the longest time, Grandpa was Booger because that's what he called her. Yeah. So like her aunt, my girlfriend's sister, she's TT. Like
okay, yeah.
So
I mean,
like,
my son's got TTs.
Yeah. So
TTs,
like
GGs.
we have our own little name. Has she called me daddy? And does she call me Daddy Monster from time to time? Oh yeah, absolutely. Does she know the distinguished difference between me and her dad? Oh, absolutely.
Does it make your heart flutter?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. There you go.
I love
There's
that.
a big old, I wish we had a camera. Just to show that shit-eating grin, just ear to ear.
Dude, when I hear her say it, like I get there's been 2 times where she's called me dad or daddy where it's been really awkward for me, and that's in front of her dad. Yeah, it's happened like twice, and I'm like, oh yeah, baby, come on, let's go. No, she's like, daddy, look, and I know she's not talking to her dad, and I'm like,
So essentially, like that's your kid, essentially.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Like if anything were to ever happen, like with me and my girl, like, oh yeah, we not be together. I'm still gonna be like, oh, he can't take her for a weekend because he's going fishing for fucking something, whatever. And like that's not to bash on him. Like he fishes, makes content on YouTube, is like doing pretty good with that. Starting to pick up sponsorships. Like,
that's cool.
Yeah, shout out for him doing his thing. Like whatever differences me and him have, like shout out to him doing his thing and shit like that. And we're all trying to do our things. Like I would love to truly be a friend with the dude.
Mm-hmm. So
for the pure reason of like how he's talked to her, like there's always going to be a side of me that wants to pop.
So on that note, how
makes sense?
How does it feel?
No, I agree.
How does it feel interacting with dad?
We hardly ever interact. Like it's at drop off in exchange, really. Like he doesn't come, we don't do stuff together, and that's on his account. We invite him to come do shit. Like we ride quads, we go out camping and stuff like that. We invite him to go riding and stuff like that. He's just not comfortable being around us.
Okay.
Like we try to invite him. Like I said, I'd love to be friends with the dude, but like he's not giving me the opportunity to.
No, I see.
I
feel the same way.
Kids, so I don't know.
Dude, it's
how
weird,
I feel.
bro. It's really weird because it's like you.
Granted, I've invited my
so I raised my nieces and nephews for my siblings and shit like that. Like I told you earlier, like half my family was on drugs and shit while I was growing up. Yeah. I raised my nieces and nephews, so like I already had a really good inclination and shit like that of like raising kids. The only difference for me, really, and I will still stand on this to this day, is that it is a little bit different when it's your own kid. Mm-hmm. There are lots of similarities and experiences and shit that you can pull on from that. But it's the age-old saying, like, you can give those ones back. I can't give this one back. This one's mine. God damn it.
Right. Well, that's why I'm asking, because like ours are ours. I've never been in that situation ever.
It's another one of those things, like I was saying, that like you can't really like fully describe it or express it until you've like there's really no difference to describe like holding your child in your arms for the first time. Like,
True that.
Yeah.
there's really no feeling that you can compare to like letting a child in that's not yours. Like, so, and what I mean, and I mean that in like the full wholehearted way, like you look at them as no difference. Like I treat my son no differently than I treat my daughter. Like,
Okay.
and I chose specifically to say it that way purposely. Like, I treat them no different. Like, I mean, except for the difference you would treat a fucking 1.5-year-old, 4-year-old. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, besides that,
Well,
like,
I got 1.5 and 7.
yeah. So, like, you mean you
Big
understand the
difference.
difference? Like, of course, the 7-year-old or the 4-year-old is going to hold a little more responsibility and be held to a little
Yeah.
higher standard than the fucking 1-year-old. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, besides those differences, no, I don't treat them any fucking differently. That's
Now-
my daughter. Like,
Yeah, that's your
if I
baby
could
girl.
go, if it came down to fucking who wins this fist fight, who gets to be fucking dad, I'm stomping his teeth out to make sure I'm dad. Like,
Yeah.
that's
At the
how
same time,
I
you
feel
got
about
to,
it.
I mean, he is dad. You got to
No, I absolutely show him his respect. That's just my feeling as me as a person. Like that's how much I want her to genuinely be my daughter. Like, is weird to some people that may sound like I grew up in a step.
That doesn't sound weird at all.
Like to
No.
some people it will though. Like to some people it will be weird. Why would you want to take Why would you want to take upon somebody else's responsibility? Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
They're ignorant as fuck.
Like, for instance, like, if
Like, I give major props to my wife for what she
Oh,
did.
dude, I'm not gonna lie.
She-
There hasn't been times there's definitely been times where I've wanted to step away or haven't done the classic like that's yours. Like,
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
she came
does
in,
that to
my
me with our
daughter.
son. She's like, that's fucking you deal with.
Well, you
that.
know my,
Like,
you know
Yep.
my daughter. So, and you know my wife. You know my whole family. You were the best man at my wedding.
fucking
But
princess.
so, my wife came in when my daughter was still little. So she's kind of grown up with her.
Oh yeah. Gwen was still really young.
Yeah, and it was like,
Sorry to put her name on the podcast.
oh, it's all good. I got her name tattooed on my arm.
Well, I know that, but like I don't think
Yeah,
her
but
name's
that's
ever actually been
different.
said.
Like,
Anyway,
that's
whatever.
on your
Well, yeah,
physical
like,
body,
I
not
got
on the
my son's
internet.
name tattooed on my fucking throat. Like,
I don't mind.
so that's for her.
Nice.
And then
Boom.
the
Okay, we're gonna
chrysanthemum-
show off tattoos now, real
Yeah, the
quick.
chrysanthemum in the center of my throat is because they're both November babies, and then his footprints, his
But-
middle name, and then his date.
I just want to
Nice.
say though that
that
it's
fucking sucks so bad, bro.
I've always wondered that because I've never been able to be one of those.
It's weird.
So it's like
It's
I've
weird.
never dated anybody that had a kid prior.
You've always been the one with the kid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so it's like I give my wife major props for this because I
Oh, no,
I still
absolutely.
she's
My-
like you got to see it from my point of view. I was like I never can because I've never been able to experience that.
The best thing
I
you
can only
do,
go off of
the best thing you can
thought-wise,
do is
know?
this. Like literally, like taking it into that perspective, like of wanting to understand more and like try to better understand more is literally ask. Like that fucking question you just asked me. Like ask her. Like
Yeah.
what draws you to this? What makes you? Is it a natural paternal thing? Like just wanting to be a mom, like your drive to do that? Because like for a prime example, her dad's girlfriend. They had a kid together, and before they had a kid together, she was all about Monster, like all about her, like that, like I am, like, you know, that's the baby, da 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 da. Well, the big difference between me and her, she got pregnant, had a kid. It was all about her kid.
Mm-hmm.
Then she started like treating Monster weird, and like she started freaking out, not wanting to go over there, and like started developing little weird tics and shit, like. And we just couldn't figure it out. And then finally figured it out. And like almost to the point where he was like, if you don't fix your shit, like
You gotta go.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. That's my child.
Dude.
That's our child. You're gonna treat my child like it's your child.
Yeah,
Like,
when people
we popped out a
decide
kid, and
to
I'm like, no,
fucking-
that's my kid. Like I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
when people decide to be with motherfuckers who treat their child wrong and still stick with that person, it gets under my skin.
Oh, dude,
so
if
Oh,
I got with
100%.
dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Absolutely.
I'm not a person who believes on laying their hands on women. But like, if I see a woman doing wrong to a fucking child, I'll pimp slap the shit out of her.
dude, to me, gender don't matter. Like, if I
Like,
see you
to me,
doing something
that's
wrong
how
to
I
a
was brought up,
child,
though. Like, you
Yeah,
don't lay
hold
your
on.
hands on
No,
a
no,
woman.
no,
Like,
no.
you just
What
don't
was
do
it? What was it?
me too. But
hold on.
at the same time, like, so
What was it
like,
mom used to say?
I don't
She
know.
step up like a dude.
She can get hit like a dude.
Exactly.
Well,
Talk like a duck, get smacked like a duck.
here's the thing with that.
Context is everything, though.
Yeah,
absolutely.
with that, like, if she comes at you with a knife or a weapon, or she's
absolutely. I'm
actually
gonna knock
trying
your
to
teeth
fucking
out.
stop, yeah, like,
I'm gonna knock
shooting.
your teeth out like
I'm
you're a
gonna get you.
goddamn man.
No, so funny story. Story time.
Story, I love
Story time with Will.
Me and my buddy, we were young, stupid. We were intoxicated. We went to the store to go grab some more beer, cigarettes, right? There's another car that pulls up. Out hops this fucking just Wigga-dick hard.
Wigga-dick?
It was Wigga-dick. Yeah. Wigga-dick.
Dude.
You're killing him right
he
now.
hops out.
Holy
in
shit.
this-
We're talking about a white boy that's dressed like all
super hood.
Yeah.
And it's the funniest shit because he was dressed very similar to like them franchise boys.
Oh, with the long ass white
Yeah.
tee.
Just
That's how we dressed in high school.
humongous
Big
fucking
facts.
clothes.
big facts.
Now,
I love
my buddy
South Pole.
Dan, yeah, my buddy, he's sitting up there and he's fucking, like he's a country boy.
Yeah.
Always has been.
So tight clothes.
No,
nice
not
knit.
even tight,
Regulars.
but fitting.
Regulars.
Like,
Okay,
they're,
yeah,
they're
fitted is a
meant
better
to
word,
fit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wranglers.
And so
God
he's
damn it.
sitting up there and he starts clowning on old boy because dude hops out like he's got some fucking tough ass problem with my buddy because my buddy just kind of looks like, what the fuck is he wearing? And so dude just starts fucking yeah. He starts barking. Next thing you know, this girl hops out. It happens to be old boy's girlfriend. She's getting in my buddy's face, freaking out, and then fucking he's just egging this dude on now. Like now,
Your buddy
you just-
or the
no, my buddy is starting egging
Dude,
him on.
okay, because his old lady's fucking
Yeah.
chirping her
So
shit.
now-
Wanted to clarify.
No, he's like, you wanted to act tough. Now we're gonna put it to the test. Swing. Let's do this.
something.
And so he's pressing this guy. He's just fucking, you're a fucking pussy, blah, 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 blah.
Not even pay attention to the little chihuahua in front of him.
No.
Like,
And she hops up, smacks my buddy. He's like, you're gonna let your bitch hit me before you fucking blah, blah, blah.
oh, bro,
He
it'd be
doesn't,
on
even, he
right
doesn't
there.
even bat an eye at this girl. He doesn't bat an eye at her. He just did like, I think that pissed her off even more that he did not acknowledge her existence after she hit him. And then she's got this big ass tank of a fucking girl come out of the car. And she comes up with her closed fist. I was like, hey, bitch, you're as big as a man. I will hit you. I will
brakes off your ass.
hit you. And she's like,
you're big as a
I'm
man.
going to call the cops. I'm like, hey, y'all swung first. Call him. Like, what are you going to say? Like,
Bitch,
what
you
are you
are
going to
my
say?
size. Like,
You were in my face hitting me.
I was like, it's all on camera, stupid. And so they just hopped in the car and left. Dude's trying to talk all kinds of big ass shit out the window as they're driving off.
hanging
Me
out
and-
the passenger
me and my
side
buddy
of your best friend's
Oh,
ride.
dude, it was bad. But me and my boy just go in the store, grab some brew.
Continue on with the day.
Yeah, we just went
As
about
it
our life
was.
like ain't shit happened.
You look at each other driving away. What the fuck
We just
was
started
that?
fucking dying.
Dude, it's one of those moments you're like, did that really just fucking happen? Like,
Man, I
crazy.
got some unbelievable stories.
That's crazy.
all right, what's the next topic?
I got one,
boys?
okay, I got one more question
'Kay.
for you. And it goes
Okay.
back to the whole dad thing.
Okay.
So you were a stepdad,
Mhm.
just became new dad
Mhm.
about, what, a year and a half ago?
Yep.
Okay. Best feeling in the world is getting them hugs, right?
Oh, bro, it's their smiles for me.
Is it?
For
Okay.
me, it's their smiles.
I just-
like, cause half the time they get like both of them get their mom, like they both go through like they get fucking like non-affectionate spurts,
Talking to the mic, sir.
and that comes from their mom, cause like they're out of the two of us, like I'm the affectionate one, like oh totally, and like so like Monster like around bedtime, hey, can I get some loves? No, thank you. You little shithead. Like, can I get a hug? No, thank you. Can I get a high five? No. Fuck you. They go, like my son started doing it too. It's like, can I get a kiss, Bubba? He's just shake his head all hella violently and shit. I'm like, you little son of a bitch.
So my son's about the same age as yours. And now I'll come home from work. First thing he does is come run and hug my knee.
Oh, so I'll go
And
pick
I
him
just-
up. I'll go pick him up
I
from
could have the-
daycare, and he's like right up to me because normally he's got his binky in his mouth. Right up to me with them big old blue eyes, and he's arms up.
Yeah. Mine is hug my knee and then run away. And I swear to God, I could have the hardest day in the world.
Oh yeah, bro.
Done and over with.
No,
Oh.
my favorite,
Best feeling ever.
the best for me is snuggling with my babies.
Yes.
It's
Mine doesn't
a-
sit still long enough to snuggle.
Whenever
Big
we
facts.
go, whenever
Big
we go do
facts.
visits with my oldest, we'll generally do what he wants. I'll
Right.
find some way to make
Yeah.
it happen, no matter what it is.
Right.
Whether it be arcade, movies, whatever.
Right,
Swimming,
something.
like we'll intentionally book a hotel for the pool. And, you know, like some days he'll just want to hang out in the hotel room and play video games and watch movies and just do nothing.
Just kick it.
And
there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Always turns into like, so we get 2 beds every time. It doesn't matter where
How
I'm
old's
at.
your oldest?
8. Yep. No matter where I'm at. Him and his brother. Mind you, these 2 are from 2 separate moms, but they are thick as fucking thieves since day 1.
Oh, they're boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They jumped me the first
That's what
day they met.
That's what he said
They
earlier.
jumped you?
One's gonna be the lawyer, and one's gonna be getting bailed.
I still
said gang shit.
Yeah. We were at a pumpkin patch. Like, quick little cliff note. We were at a pumpkin patch. This is the first day that my boys met. And my youngest, little chunky boy, he likes fucking donuts. So he has a donut in his hand. And then my oldest, he just wants a Rough House because that's our thing. So he starts jumping on me and just beating me up. My youngest had his back to the court. He didn't drop that fucking donut though.
He said gang shit. Out.
Yeah.
He said, "I didn't spill my beer."
He's a righty, but he had that donut in his right hand already, so he's just throwing a punch with his offhand. Like, I got you.
He said, I ain't gonna do shit because I'm eating the donut. By hell.
He said, "Oh no, you beating up my dad. Let's go."
But the thing is like, no,
I've started doing that with like Monster, like getting a little more because like that, I'd like let that be her and her dad's thing because like my girlfriend's told me like he likes to like wrestle and rough around with her and stuff like that. So like I try and be like the more like try to be the more neutral one.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to replace, but you also don't want to.
Yeah, exactly. So like I'm still trying to find like my own little niche with her and stuff like that. So like I find different things. So like she's gotten interested in like Beyblade because like I come to diehard anime cartoon nerd. Like,
Hell yeah.
So like come down watching Beyblade or something. Like she sat there and watched Naruto with me. Like she's watched Beyblade with me. Like
Awesome.
Eventually I guarantee I'll get her to watch Power Rangers and shit with me.
Okay.
Like
Quick question.
Favorite anime?
Speed round. Favorite anime. You beat me to it. You would dick
oh shit, of all time or currently?
all time.
Oh shit, probably Full
Obviously,
Metal
currently
Alchemist.
would go in there.
Full Metal Alchemist.
What about
Like, Brotherhood?
Which one?
Brotherhood?
Okay.
Brotherhood. Of course. No. The original. No, I'm sorry, I can't do it. Brotherhood.
I'm
though.
with him.
Like,
I'm with him.
No, I like Brotherhood better. I liked
Why?
the version with less bullshit.
What are you talking about?
So do you
The
know
whole point of anime is the filler episodes, fool.
for shonens?
Yeah. For any of them. The fuck? What?
Bitch, are we talking about Bleach or Naruto?
Oh, don't get me started on Bleach. That is my all-time favorite.
yeah,
I've
no.
never watched Bleach.
Bleach top 3.
Something's wrong with you.
Hey,
No.
top 3.
I have a life.
Top 3
hands
what?
down. Top 3 favorite. Bleach? Oh, easy.
Oh,
Like,
that is my number one.
well,
I
I'm
don't
just
give a
saying,
fuck.
like, so, like, that's easy, like, top 3. Like,
I can already tell you what his is.
What?
What?
Please do entice me. What's
Is
mine?
it Akira?
That's a movie.
It's still an anime.
But no.
I didn't specify show. I just said anime.
No. I absolutely love that movie.
Well, number 2 is
I mean,
Dragon Ball
and
Z for me, though.
Ghost in the Shell,
oh, yeah, see,
stuff
big
like
facts.
that.
Like,
Ghost in the Shell was good.
see,
You know
that's
what?
the thing.
They-
Like, I was super hit and miss with some of Ghost in the Shell. Like, the show wasn't bad to me. Like, I was a fan of it and I would watch it. But like some of the movies and shit like that they did from it, and I was like,
But my absolute all-time favorite anime, Samurai Champloo.
oh, dude, hell yeah.
Hey.
Absolutely.
Fist bump
Bro,
from afar.
that one's up there. That one's like classic with like Cowboy Bebop. and
Dude,
shit. Like, hell yeah.
Shit.
I got really bent out of shape.
I have not watched it because of the horrible reviews, and I
It's
don't plan
terrible.
on it.
Don't watch it.
Just because I was such a big Cowboy Bebop fan,
I tried.
I'll save you guys the time. Don't watch it.
the podcast I was telling you about, like fucking few days ago or whatever.
Yeah.
They went over that.
Just don't watch it.
Like,
Just don't.
And like just the reviews that I heard from that, I was like, essentially what they said, they were like, if you never really watched Cowboy Bebop like beforehand, like watch the actual
You might
anime
like
and
it.
shit like that, like as a cinematic like movie and shit like that, like it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Like, but like if you're a Cowboy Bebop fan and you watch that and like you're a real Cowboy Bebop fan, that shit was garbage. And I'm like,
it's exactly what happened with Dragon Ball Evolution.
see, and that's what like
That
there's it
fucking-
depends
that-
on like
I didn't even make it to Super or GT. Dragon Ball Z was Dragon Ball Z. That's a wrap. There it is.
I literally just lost.
Yeah. Exactly.
I
Like,
just lost just a little bit of respect for you
No.
by not watching Super.
fuck all that.
fuck is
Like,
wrong
I
with you?
read it.
I've been watching.
Fair.
That was the
Fair.
thing. Like,
Fair.
I've been watching
I
Super
read
with
it.
my son.
if he read the manga, like you got to get off his
He
back
did
a
not
little
read
bit.
Super.
Shut up.
You want to try that again there, champ?
You're not really super.
Bet me.
Bet.
Shit. You're about to lose your money.
Bet.
Anyways.
I don't know.
Yeah. Now you're just being a piece of shit.
You're just being a piece of
How
shit.
long was the Tournament of Power, Will?
Dude, I'm not going to fucking sit there and think
All
about that. Anyways.
42 minutes.
Still don't give a fuck.
This is the longest tournament in history.
You know why? Because I read it. So it lasted as long as my imagination wanted.
Big facts.
Touche.
though.
Touche.
So.
Ooh, or talking about classics and shit like that. Fucking Death Note.
Talking to the mic, sir.
No, that's not even a classic.
Yes, it is.
That's old enough now to be considered like
20
close,
years ago.
Close enough. I think it was like 10, 15. But
No, if you're talking classic,
dude, if we're
I'm
talking
thinking
anime time span,
Stop
bro, like
yelling into the
5
mic.
years is a classic.
Bro,
Hey,
if we're talking
that
Netflix
Netflix movie was trash, though. I gotta say that.
I watched like half of
Hold
it.
on.
It was trash.
Fist of the North Star. Everybody can suck a dick.
Fuck you.
The original. The original.
Initial D.
That's a go-to for any car guy.
True.
Boom.
True.
You want to go
True.
classic?
They actually didn't do too bad on the live action either.
See, I still
Like, I actually
watched
liked
that.
it.
I did not even
I liked
watch
it a
that
lot.
either. I couldn't.
Oh, what
I liked
was-
it.
Did you?
I'm trying
Yeah,
to
I
like
really
think,
did.
think of ones that's not like I say it. You guys are gonna be like, eh.
No, then there was one that used to be on Netflix called Desert Punk. I really liked that one.
That one was I
See, if we're
watched,
talking
like,
about
half of it.
Netflix ones, I still never.
Desert Punk
finished-
wasn't a Netflix one though. Like
It
that
was
was a
on
old-
Netflix.
Well, he
It
said
wasn't a
on
Netflix
Netflix.
one.
They
They got
just
me
because
started.
it platformed on Netflix
But
originally. The big
Seven
era
Deadly
got
Sins
dubbed in
is like-
Netflix
I
original.
never.
Seven
could-
Deadly
Seven Deadly Sins
I was
got
just about
dope
to
until
bring
like
that
the
up.
last 3 seasons. Like,
I couldn't get
Yeah,
past
but
the
that's
first
when
one.
they started doing really good with the movies.
I
oh
could
yeah,
not-
no, the
movies
movies
were
were the
awesome.
shit.
I couldn't get past the first season of that damn show.
What, Seven Deadly Sins?
Yes, it bugged the shit out of me.
Dude, Meliodas is Meliodas. is
And
the
we're
shit.
talking about a guy who watched
he's-
like 300 episodes of Bleach over here.
Dude, big facts.
But
I never watched Bleach. I couldn't. I
Dude,
I tried to watch Death
talk
Note.
about that shit. How
Couldn't do
hyped are
it.
you for fucking the 1,000-Year Blood War?
I don't even want to talk about that right
Dude, I
Have either of you
cannot wait
watched
for that.
One Piece?
Oh, dude,
Nope.
I just started rewatching it. Like,
I didn't watch
Rewatching it?
yeah.
It hasn't ended.
No, like rewatching from like where I
Oh.
left off. So
Dude,
like,
this thing's been going. It's like 900 episodes.
oh no, it's over.
Over
It's-
over
it's-
1,000?
So the manga's well over 1,000.
Well, I know the manga,
I
but the
think
show
they're-
has been
they're-
going on for like 10 years.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think.
A buddy of mine was just trying to get me to watch it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, if you start now, you could catch up in a couple years." I'm like,
Dude, no shit though.
"It's like, dude, I just spent the last like 2 years watching Supernatural." Think I'm gonna,
Dude, I am current and
and that
got
was
current
only
with that
like
bit. Highly recommend.
I
I
finished.
haven't watched that
highly
either.
I
recommend.
finished it. I know.
Oh, highly recommend.
I haven't watched that either.
It was the point of I just spent all that time on that. I'm not gonna catch up on One Piece. That show was done. I could binge it all. I'm not. No.
So
No,
I've been
the
like,
one show
so
that I
I've been
actually,
watching like
like,
YouTube
binge
channels and
watched-
shit like that to like keep up with it because like it's getting fucking good,
Okay.
dude.
Okay.
Like,
I got
the
some.
one show that I actually binge watched
I got some after you.
was like years after it ended.
Yeah.
Fucking Game of Thrones.
see, I've still never watched fucking Game of Thrones.
So-
Honestly, like I liked it, but I also hated it.
I did not watch the first 2 seasons because it was just so hyped.
So
I read
they-
the books and then I started watching it live.
So to answer your question
Yeah.
for One Piece,
Yeah.
they
Current episode is
1,014.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know what was actually
Look
you know what was actually a really good live action rendition? Battle Angel.
That was a good
I never
one.
watched that.
The
I wasn't
anime,
watching
the anime was
or-
the shit.
I
And I
never watched
remembered
the
it for
anime either.
years.
Didn't they do a live action for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys
that's
watch
what I'm saying.
this? I'm spin off into like new shit because the fucking some of the new gens. That
I
they
mean,
got coming out are
Rurouni
fucking
Kenshin was
fire.
really good too.
Oh
Yes,
hell yeah,
Rurouni,
dude!
yes.
Oh
Or,
fuck yeah!
Inuyasha. I remember when that was.
Have you seen the fucking the
Dude.
new spin they've done off that?
Uh-uh.
So it's essentially Inuyasha and fucking Kagome's kid. Like,
that's gay.
and that's what it played. No, dude, I've
Don't do
watched
that.
like the
Edit
first.
that out.
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna have to edit that out.
Yeah, I apologize.
But like it's actually like I watched like
sounds
half of the first season
stupid.
because it's like when they started dubbing it, and it actually wasn't bad. Like I didn't get to like into it far enough where like everything started
You know,
intertwining and
I
shit.
hate
but,
it
like,
when they
Hold
do
on,
stuff like that.
I got one
See,
that'll
but that's
probably
the
date
thing.
me.
They did not go the way that like I think it did. Like, because I can't 100% honestly say like that's Kagome and fucking Inuyasha's kid.
Right.
But like,
But-
looking at the character development of like what I saw and shit like that, the
It's-
hair,
it's the- you know who it is.
That's Inuyasha's hair, bitch. Like,
But it's
So,
like
so
it-
this
but
one's
that-
probably
where's
gonna
the
date me.
Tensei
But
at?
have you guys
Like-
ever watched Blue Seed?
No.
No, but it sounds familiar.
It's an old school.
It does sound
anime.
familiar.
It's old school, but it was fucking great. There's actually like back in the day, they got like there's just one anime that's been banned like entirely. I forgot what it's called, but I watched it. It is fucked. Like there's
Like Devil
the
Crybaby.
shit,
I wonder why it was banned.
the shit that's in that, I can't even describe on here. It's banned in multiple countries, and it's for very good fucking reasons.
There's a goddamn
like, there's no fucking storyline, but the shit that goes down is fucked.
I got one, and it's gonna lead into a question I have for both of you. Okay. Sword Art Online. Really?
Never watched it.
Never got into it. I watched it, but never got into it. Like I got
Do you know
buddies
what-
that are all about that shit.
This is what's leading into my next question. Have you seen it or like
SAO?
heard of it?
I've
at all?
heard of it.
Yeah,
That's
SAO.
it.
You know what the premise of it is, right?
No, not
The-
the fucking.
They log into a
Met-
VR video game.
Metaverse video game.
Get stuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
get permanently stuck in the game.
Now I
I
want
talk
to.
about the fucking metaverse.
No.
Like that's
Kick me.
literally the accurate, like most accurate, the way to like to describe what they're logging into a metaverse through
A
a
virtual
VR.
reality video game. They get stuck. They can't.
But
log out.
essentially,
They're
how
stuck.
like they're getting into metaverse now, where they're putting on the VR headsets and shit like that. It's a more advanced set of that, where you're putting like
It's anime,
essentially
but
like and it's
yourself
full,
into it.
Yeah, and like it's
And
full
your body's
nerve
done.
registration. Like you get hurt in there, your real body gets fucking hurt. Like
no,
there's
that
full
was
nerve-
added on because they were. Yeah. Anyways,
But I'm saying no,
If
like
there was-
currently
Makes
where
me
it's
think of
going, like-
gamer.
hold on. A little bit. Yes. I
Okay.
forget about that. So if there was any kind of video game that you were gonna ever get stuck in,
oh shit, that's a good question actually.
like I mean, if you had kind of the slimmest choice, what video game would that be?
Fuck, what was that one game we played when we were younger on PlayStation? It was that horny motherfucker in college?
What?
You don't remember that game?
He said something about a
No.
horny motherfucker in college. Was it Bully?
No.
No, that was Xbox.
No, that was PlayStation 2.
Was it
Yeah,
PlayStation?
they
That was
cross-plat-
Rockstar.
Yeah. No, it was.
I don't think he was a
remember-
horny motherfucker.
I don't remember what the fuck it was. But
Duke
you just
Nukem.
played this dude. You were in college.
Duke
you played
Nukem?
like
You
beer
remember
pong.
Duke Nukem?
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
bro! That game was my shit.
Is that what you would pick though?
Fuck no.
Oh,
But like
I
that
was
game
about to
just
say,
popped
you're
into my
fucked.
head.
Bro,
You know, just
but-
being the dirty perverted kid from that era that popped into my
so
head.
what game
like,
now?
Fuck.
Let's say within the last 10 years.
Yo, mine still gonna be Final Fantasy VII because Tifa
You want-
Lockhart is hot.
You want to be stuck in, like, physically, you're never gonna leave. You want to
Dude.
physically, your body, you are
Dude,
integrating into this
if
game.
it means
if
getting
I can
stuck,
ju-
if it means getting stuck into this game, and I can live like through and like live in the actual full universe of
Yes,
that.
that is your
Oh, big
new
facts,
world.
Naruto, bro. I'm smashing Hinata. Like
I mean,
I mean, I guess
from
it's a,
Shippuden,
fucking-
from Shippuden, of course, because she's
the-
older. But
the-
I mean, I guess it's a game, but that's not what I meant. Zach.
I've seen that thing get cosplayed. and I'm like,
Tsunade, yeah.
Yo, I've
Okay.
seen.
Well, bro, I'm
I've
saying you
seen-
got Tsunade, you got fucking Hinata,
God
you
damn
got
it.
fucking. Oh, bro, I'm smashing them all.
'Kay.
I'm smashing them all. They're gonna call me the Ho Ninja. It's gonna be called Shadow Dick Jutsu. Like,
There's the name of the
Call me the
episode.
Ho Ninja. Fuck.
Shadow Dig
was
Jutsu. There's the
awesome.
name of the episode right there.
That's fucking great.
The Ho Ninja.
The Ho
Shadow
Ninja.
Dick Jutsu. Like,
Fuck,
A
that's awesome.
serious game, Zach.
fucking welcome.
A serious game, Zach.
I'm gonna
Not
say
based
that
off
at
a
work.
TV
I'm
show.
gonna call
Well, no,
somebody that at
Shinobi-
work tomorrow.
no,
This is
Naruto
Ho
Shinobi
Ninja.
Strikers.
Ho Ninja. Like I'm gonna use that as an insult. I'm gonna use it
You're
as a
fucking
straight
welcome.
insult.
You are
Oh my
fucking
God.
welcome.
Fucking
Like,
yeah.
There's the name
so
of the episode.
no, it's Shinobi Strikers, like Naruto Shinobi Strikers.
Look, I'm gonna write that down. Ho
Ninja.
How do you
You
spell-
hoe ass ninja. Like,
right? Fuck.
Call me the Ho Ninja.
That's so great.
Okay, not based off a
summoning
TV
jutsu
show
via
or
a pack of
nothing.
magnums, like.
Hey, not based on a TV show.
Well, no, it's the
Start throwing
Naruto
those
version.
I know,
like
it's,
the
I know it's a
stars?
game. It was a
Oh,
show
so
first.
just straight
Just a
video
straight
game.
video game. Final Fantasy, I'll allow that because it's Final Fantasy.
It's only
Probably
been
Assassin's
a game.
Creed
like,
Ragnarok.
it was
a
a
game.
not
It was a
Ragnarok.
game first,
Yes, that's why.
and then
I
they
said I'd allow it.
took the lore after that. That's when
So,
we got
and then
Advent
Assassin's
Children, shit
Creed
like that.
Valhalla. Valhalla.
Valhalla.
Just because I love Nordic Viking shit and like that intertwines with like Celtic
I
shit.
mean,
Like
If-
that'd be dope as
If
fuck.
I would go for something in that realm, I'd go with Odyssey.
That That's
would.
dope too.
Black Flag all day. If I had to pick Assassin's Creed,
I mean, wait,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna be a pirate. Really, all
You're
three
a
are
pirate, all
solid
right.
choices. You fucking booty pirate.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yar. Drape this black flag.
Hey.
Captain Ass Sparrow.
Sailing into the unknown.
Hey, that
Brings a whole new
that is still
definition.
the
I got a
best-
jar of dirt. Like,
Right?
That is the best Assassin's Creed game, hands down. Period. I don't care what anybody says.
See, my
Black
favorite
Flag is the best.
My
Have
favorite's
you
Valhalla.
played any of the other ones?
Yes, I have.
I mean, don't
You
get me
played
wrong,
Valhalla?
Black Flag
Yes.
was really good, but like my
I still never
favorite's
finished Valhalla.
Neither
because
have I.
it
It's still my
bored me
favorite.
that much.
No.
I beat like 50,
One thing,
60% of it, and I can't finish it.
Speaking of Nordic fucking, like Nordic mythology and stuff like that,
God of War.
God of War did
Big fact.
fucking amazing.
Big
I've
fact.
played it through like
Dude, I
4 times.
cannot, dude. When Ragnarok comes out, I want to play that so
I
bad. Now
have
that
God
I
of
had, now
War.
like
I'm-
because
I
they're
still
start-
haven't played it.
So the great thing about it is these
I'd let you borrow
PlayStation.
it, but you won't touch the shit.
I already own it.
These
Then play
PlayStation, the PlayStation and fucking like
I don't play
Xbox
PlayStation.
exclusives.
Yeah.
What people are fucking forgetting to realize is that they're getting released on PC too.
Well, mostly Xbox. That's
No,
because it's-
God of War got released on PC,
that was the first exclusive.
but that's what I'm saying though. They're starting to go through.
No, they're not. You call me and tell me when Spider-Man ends up on PC, I'll go buy one right now.
Oh, fucking, I wish.
Exactly my point.
Well,
The Sony is very specific.
it's
God
because
of War was
Sony's
the
not
only
making
one.
because Sony's not making the money that fucking Microsoft is off their games.
No.
Well, that's
It-
because
no, no,
they're
It's because they have to share. You put it on PC, you need to allow cross-platform, you need to allow all this because you put it on PC, you're now in Microsoft's territory. That's why none of their exclusives come to PC.
That's stupid.
PC, not I said like PSC, but PC.
PC. That's stupid.
That's why.
stupid.
Just like how a bunch of their other games were going to be full cross-platform and everything. Sony keeps saying no. Xbox was supposed to get Miles Morales.
Mm-hmm. Never did.
Nope. Because Sony owns Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
But they also saw how big the Spider-Man movies have been. They still said no.
Even
though they don't realize
fucking
They're about to
dumb for
make
that.
like billions of dollars
They're
if you put it on
fucking
Xbox.
dumb for
I'll
that,
buy
bro.
like 10 copies of
Oh,
it.
absolutely right fucking now,
And
bro.
I got
You
it
know
on
how bad I
PlayStation.
want to play that fucking Spider-Man game and how many stream hours I have fucking watching
have
people
it.
play that game?
I have it.
I don't.
Well, you're
I
on
don't
PC now, but I have a PlayStation 4 too.
Yeah, see, I don't have a PlayStation.
But I want to play it. I
got
want to play it on the
PS1,
Xbox.
PS Classic, PS2, PS4, Xbox 360,
okay.
and Xbox One.
This is what bugs me the most, though, because
That's not including my Switch.
I have both, but it bugs me the most because my gamer score is on Xbox. Because I've been Xbox for
right, fucking years.
since it came out, like a decade plus.
Mhm.
So when I play on my
I have
PlayStation
your old
account,
360.
yeah,
Here's the thing. So he traded
I gave that to mom.
his 360
yeah,
to
so
my
he
mom.
could get the laptop so he could play WoW.
Exactly.
Yeah, you guys said that on
So-
one of the podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
See, bitches, I pay attention.
she actually sent that out to get repaired. It still has the repair sticker on it.
That's hella funny.
Like I also
And then the
still
laptop.
have her fucking Guitar Hero guitar.
Hell yeah.
She
Dude, I
gave
got
me.
so much shit.
I still have it. She gave me her collector's edition of Mists of Pandaria,
Oh, that's dope.
the whole big box for WoW, and I still have it sitting
yeah.
there all nice and neat.
Like 7-Eleven had a fucking
ran the
had,
shit.
Burning Crusades cups.
I have all of those. They had a Cataclysm, Wrath of the Lich King.
I think I have the Cataclysm,
I have.
but I have it and it's still in pristine condition. It just holds my paint pens.
the Lich
it's
King
on
one.
a bookshelf, never getting
I
touched.
still have the Lich King
No.
one because that is. Did you know there's a classic coming out?
Yeah, I saw it.
Classic Wrath of the Lich King, bro.
Mm.
Yeah, see, this is
That's
the
no
part of
expansion.
nerdom and video games that I did
This is
not
the only
touch.
video game I would want to go live in.
Dude,
That's why I'm glad you never asked me.
I remember when people got fucking bent out of shape when
Dude, you say
they
that
came
shit,
out with
so-
the DKs. They were fucking
Well,
hot.
yeah, because they started at level fucking 55.
Yeah, dude, but it was so monotonous to just get out of the fucking little zone.
Yeah.
You guys
It
are
was
talking
annoying
about all
'cause-
this
But I
shit.
mean,
like-
you couldn't just start one. You had to have somebody at level 55.
Yeah, at least I remember my mom actually got fucking her and her ex-wife got they got some type of recognition for being the first in the on the West Coast to make it to the 82 level cap.
Well, they were the realm first.
Whatever.
And it was 80.
No,
Dude, I
they
just-
had it at 82.
I gotta say this.
Yeah.
Wrath of the
I
Lich
got-
King was 80. Cataclysm was 85.
I gotta say this, guys.
Mr. Pandaria was 90.
Either way,
Warlords was 100.
James, don't care.
I gotta say this. You guys,
They
are
got
sitting here talking
recognition.
about-
Yes.
And that's still fucking legit.
I know.
That is legit.
I still have her
Nice
on
way
my
to try and
Battle.net
minimize
friends.
it, you sack of shit.
I'm not minimizing shit.
That's what you just did.
Like,
I'll-
I still have,
James, don't
because
care.
we know she passed away, I still have her friends on my Xbox account that I can never get rid of. I have her on my World of Warcraft friends list that I can never get rid of.
See, I can't.
I still have logins for all of them. I can't touch them.
That's it, like her whole profile is still on that 360. Never touched it.
Yeah.
I just got one thing to say since we're talking about that.
So
It's wizard time. Pinkus bongus, it's time to hit the bongus.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
But yeah, dude, like, so
Yeah.
Highly
Either way.
educated people.
well,
Highly
How
educated.
does it feel being a live streamer though?
yeah, that is a question because we've actually had conversations about
Streaming
like,
the podcast.
like setting up a live stream or a recorded episode drop,
Don't-
stuff like that.
Just so the viewers know, don't get your hopes up just yet. It's all theoretical.
No. See, here's the thing. For one, we need a better staging location because my freezing ice cold garage is not going to be the permanent go-to.
For two, my computer processing power, it needs way more power.
We got to be able to save up and get better equipment.
Yes.
Right.
That's not an issue. Like that comes with fucking everything, especially
That's
if you're
why I
trying to
said
put it
don't
on the
get your
internet.
hopes up. It's theoretical. It's a work in
It just
progress.
it comes with time.
That was completely contradictory.
Yeah, whatever. In time.
You are completely contradictory.
So is you.
I know.
So
I'm half ginger,
But how
bro.
is
I
it-
don't know.
But how is it, not on the technical point, but I want to know how
Like,
is it
just like being a streamer.
just sitting there and being live and having all your business right there. Like I could call you and maybe you'd answer on a stream type of thing. Like
I probably would just to see if he'd be anything fucking funny that I could end up turning into a clip or something later because some dumb shit comes out of his mouth.
So do you make like little preview clips?
So I can go through and make clips of like little highlight points or like if get a good kill or something like that. Like
don't all your streams like stay on there too? Like when you're
um,
done, don't they stay online for like a certain amount of time or
Yeah,
something?
so like you could go to my Twitch. What
You're not one of those sleepy streamers, are you?
do you mean?
The
oh,
motherfuckers
those
who-
people.
I'm literally just sleeping. Like they'll have it right there, but they'll be laying in bed during an entire like
Live
with an
stream.
entire
They're live streaming
like,
to sleep.
No, yeah, no, fuck that shit. I'm actually playing video
I'm talking
games.
about the ones. I'm talking about the ones that'll like have it like angled perfectly to where it'll see whatever's on their TV. So,
yeah.
So you're
and
just
it's
chilling there
loud
watching
enough-
TV with them?
Exactly. So you are watching this movie or show that obviously they didn't get the rights to stream. So
And
they're
it's,
just
and it's
and-
flipped.
and
The movies are always flipped just to stop copyright too.
well, that's the thing. Even the forward facing ones, they're taken out of jail. Is I was sleeping and they were just watching me sleep. What happened to be on just so happened to be on.
Right,
Right.
you can't control what's on in the background,
Right.
right?
Exactly. While you're unconscious, that makes no sense.
Exactly.
But it's like
No, he's not one of those.
no.
He plays for a little bit, then gets off before anybody can get on to see him log in.
Well, and that's the most of the time. It's like when I get on because like how everything's going with school or everything's going because
You get off by the time I'm ready to get on. That's why I don't ever get to play with you.
that sounds like bad sex.
That does.
Hey, straight the
that
fuck
sounded
up,
so
though.
bad. I'm a hoe ninja.
Oh, ninjas. That's so fucking funny.
that was a golden moment. I'd be a hoe ninja.
I couldn't help He's literally gonna probably take this, save a clip. I fully give him the right to use the sound clip for that.
This is the new ringtone.
I'm a hoe ninja, shadow dig jutsu. Like,
Yes.
Use that on your stream.
Just make a
Every time you
make
get every
make
time you get
whole
a
fucking
donation,
verse.
I'll come throw fucking
Hoe
pennies
ninja,
at you. Be
just
like,
shadow
I'm a hoe
dig
ninja.
Man, that's gonna be
new
great.
followers, shadow dig jutsu. Like,
I'm gonna go
If
change.
somebody fucking posts that on anything, I really just want to see a screenshot of it. I need to see it.
I am totally going home and changing my Xbox handle now.
it's
it's
a
gonna
shadow
be-
ninja.
No, it's gonna be hoe ninja.
No, he won't. No, he won't.
I'll bet.
No.
you.
He's had that same fucking handle for years.
Facts.
Ain't no way. BDF, whatever.
No, because before that it was chaotic LOL.
Yeah, I know
Okay,
that
so
too.
to get back to the question that you asked.
I don't even remember the question now. I just remember hoe ninja.
It's entertaining. Like I've always been like one of the people that's just naturally like the center of attention. Like like James, we're like
We can
loud.
tell.
Yeah, I'm loud. Like people just draw to me. I've always been that way. Like I don't have a problem with being like, hey, look at me, I'm gonna do something dumb.
Oh, like the camping trip?
Yep.
That sounds like you've you've recreated jackass stunts.
Oh, dude, for fucking real. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Same here.
Oh, absolutely.
Who hasn't?
But like that's just it's for me essentially what
I mean,
what's-
Tide Pods.
Yeah,
Let's just say, like,
streaming.
You're interrupting.
They wanted
Streaming
worse.
and even like me just streaming for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours or whatever. Like that's my me time.
Hey, progress is progress, though.
Yeah,
I mean-
yeah. But like, no matter what, like at the end of the day, I'm essentially just streaming for myself.
yeah,
Like, if you want to come by and watch, like, cool. If you don't, I don't give two shits. Like,
yeah.
I
And
have a full-time job. Like, I have a career. Like,
and I
I've been
think
in my
that is
career for like
awesome.
10 years. Like,
You're doing it for you. That's awesome.
yeah, like if
So-
something comes from it, fucking rad. If
That's
nothing comes from
pretty
it, and I
much
get a
what we
fucking
do.
handful of people that just like to fucking watch my dumbass die at video games or randomly be good. Like, what's that one video that's going around? So how are you at how good are you at video games? Well, sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Yes, 100%.
Like, straight the fuck up, dude. I got clips where I look like I'm fucking like Zealander or somebody. And I got clips where I look like I'm fucking two left thumb fucking Tommy playing Warzone for the first time. Like, I just loaded in and I got shouted in.
Yep, pretty much.
Back to the lobby.
So,
like Too Fast, Too Furious with fucking Tyrese Ejectocito, cuz.
yep, hit that button. So, on Twitch, I've seen there was a lot of scrutiny going around. Like, it got a real bad shake because people were getting upset that they weren't getting donations and shit.
Oh,
Like, there
dude,
was a clip
Twitch.
of a girl like, if you can breathe, if you can afford to breathe and watch me, you can afford this money, and it's like afford to pay for my subscription
And
or shit
that
like
is-
that.
Well, no,
Fucking
that's just
stupid.
that's
It's
just people
crazy.
being fucking greedy and selfish and like thinking that they're the center of attention.
You don't
and
put
that's all
out
that
good
fucking matters.
content, you're not going to get paid. Simple.
Well, it's
Well,
just
I mean,
like
that's what
just
OnlyFans
some of
is
the
for.
some of the and I'm gonna refer
No,
to
I go to
them
Twitch
this
to
way
watch the
slightly
games.
disrespectfully. And when I say this, is some of them bitches think that just because they're hot or they got a nice set of knockers, that people are just gonna follow and subscribe. And that's, I mean, necessarily
But
true. to
that's
a
just
point.
it. Is it worked?
It does.
It worked for a while.
yeah, but
to
then
a
that
point.
bubble fucking popped.
Oh, yeah.
Finally.
And then women started coming out that were actually good fucking content creators and fucking streamers.
Getting bent out of shape.
Oh, and they started mopping these bitches.
Well,
And
it only
fucking-
takes one to ruin it for
Well,
everybody.
it's like right now I think they're in like the actual like Call of Duty champs and like CDL and shit like that, like the amateur and pro league for Call of Duty, like the top tier echelon of fucking pro play for Call of Duty.
Yeah.
There is one girl. One. And she's on challengers. She's on the AM circuit. She's not even into the pros yet.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you realize how much shit you got to be able to fucking take to be in a pro fucking COD lobby like that and be a chick?
Yeah, and I mean, like, there's
One of my favorite roaster comeback I have heard from fucking anybody ever in a video game is from a female streamer. This one kid is like, shut up, bitch, you're old, like 35. Go inside, make your kids a sandwich. Dude, dead ass, cold as fuck. She goes, I'm gonna fuck your dad and give him a child that he actually loves. I was like,
I heard that clip.
I did too.
I heard that clip.
bitch, you win. You win. Like,
Yeah,
life,
right,
you
like,
win.
I'm gonna take the L. I'm gonna gladly take that L.
You kind of have to
I'd
at
be
that
like,
point.
can I call you mommy after that, please?
Oh my god.
Roast me. Roast
You remember
me.
there was this streamer and he fucking, I don't know if it was real or fake, but it definitely used to spook the fuck out of people. He played Call of Duty, but he was like a Zulu war chief in Africa. And so he'd sit up there and people would just talk shit. He'd be like, oh, and read them back what their real names were with their address.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, those were hilarious.
And
Oh,
I'm just
died.
sitting up there. I'm like, yo,
There's one
like,
dude.
You're a bad man.
when he started like speaking like in tongues, like people were like, I'm sorry. Like, yo, there ain't nothing worse than some motherfucker that's like, yeah, I killed people for fun. And it's like, and you know my address, bitch?
Hey,
Bring
Like,
it the
what?
fuck on.
Hey,
Come on, homie.
Hold on. There's this one
see,
dude.
that's-
We got more
that-
Glocks per capita here, bitch. Bring it.
Yo, here's the thing. That is our energy.
That is
That
true.
is not the rest of the world's energy.
That is
Hey,
the
fucking
fucking
talk
truth.
tough as fuck. fuck over the fucking internet, but in real life,
There's one dude that he talks like Ryan Reynolds and he pretends he's Deadpool and he'll have these girls send him emails with like personal information and shit. This dude will go onto the lobby and troll him so hard. He'll start flicking lights on and off. Have you seen those?
No, but that's fucking gold.
He'll be like, in like 5
one.
seconds, you're going to hear a knock at the door. You better answer. And then you hear the knock in the background. He's, oh my God. Okay, the lights are about to turn off, so you better be ready. And they start flickering on and off and shit. And
dude, everything's
We don't see
connected
what's
by
going on,
Wi-Fi
but
and everything now.
the
So
one I
like,
saw,
and he
if
talks
you know
just
what
like
you're
Ryan
doing,
Reynolds.
you
It's
can. It's
crazy.
not that hard. Like,
no, have you seen the fucking anonymous ones?
yes.
dude, them
Oh,
motherfuckers
shit.
are starting to do some bad shit again.
I'm not talking nothing about them. Nope.
I'm not talking about like bad shit, like negatively.
There was
Like they
one
are
thing-
They're
starting
going to
to
hack my
fucking.
computer right now.
They kicked a lady. It was a lady, and they're sitting up there. They're talking about like, I guess she like took it out on her kid that his dad left, and like they were less fortunate.
Classic
and shit like that.
bullshit.
Like,
Yeah.
it was fucking brutal. And so they even got footage that was recorded of her punishing her child. And so they're sitting up there, they're talking to her, and they're like, yeah, why did you do this? And so essentially they forcefully coerced her into fucking figuring it out. Like, hey, what you're doing is fucking wrong. That child did nothing to you. That child did not. Like, one thing I really fucking genuinely despise is when people separate from a relationship, but then they start treating the kid as an outcast.
Oh right, that's such bullshit.
Or they
you're a
treat their
piece of shit.
friends.
Huh?
I said they treat their friends, they treat their families like that too. The kids is even worse. But
No, my ex loves my family. She hates
No,
the shit out of me.
it's a different perspective, like to the kids
Oh, I know,
specifically.
I know.
Like,
Yeah,
it's-
like
I know.
it's
It's
damaging.
it's a
Like when I grew
perspective
up,
drive
I just didn't
towards
want to
that
single
child.
out. I wanted to bring everybody in.
Oh no,
No,
I'm
like-
singling the fuck out of that. Like specifically, he's talking about that specific circumstance in that
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
Like no, that is a singled out topic. Like
Okay.
and then
absolutely.
like, and there's
No, I
been
got- I got
like
you.
there's
I
been
got
women who are sitting up there like, I don't really give a fuck about the kid. I don't want the kid, but I don't want him to win.
Yep. And they are literally keeping the kid and taking the child support just
And
so
it
she
makes
has
it
control
really
over him.
Hold
fucking
on.
difficult to have an affordable fucking child
Nope.
support.
I do not want to touch this. I want a whole episode about that. I'm sorry. And I know the viewers are going to be very mad.
Okay.
I want a whole episode for that.
Okay. Anyways, back to the gaming then.
Yes.
So
I'm sorry.
Anonymous started having this lady, and then they even played her clips, like that clip, and it's like, oh, this is, your child wrote to us, and we did this research, we dug it up, and then they were like, we showed this to your peers.
That's fucking creepy though.
So they showed that's
The
the
magic
thing, like,
you can do on the internet, dude.
dude, I know.
I actually like it. If I remember correctly, it bleeped out her name, but I'm curious how that follow up was. Because, like, did
she probably
really-
went off the grid, bro.
No. Did she actually, like, I'm more concerned for the well being of that child.
Did
absolutely.
she actually
Like,
learn
did
something
she actually
from that?
fucking stay true to her promise?
Yeah.
Like, that's a big deal. Like,
Because you
What
can talk
people
all the
don't
words you
understand is-
want. Are those actions actually going to follow through?
Exactly,
No,
right.
no, absolutely.
Yeah.
like,
I'm a firm believer in that. Like, firm believer. You can talk all the words you want, bro. Show me what you're going to do. Don't tell me.
exactly. Like, the proof is in the actions. Like,
Right.
The proof in the
that's
pudding.
why that-
I was just
that's
about
why
to
that
say-
Proof
phrase-
is in the pudding.
That's why that phrase, actions speak louder than words.
Oh,
like,
big facts.
you can tell, like, an abuser can tell a child, I won't do it again. I won't do it again. But come with a left hook instead of a right next time.
Right.
Show
Like,
something different.
And that's like, we've talked about this
Yep.
on my addiction. That's how it happened. My father died. A year later, my mom was dating another man, and he was upset because he couldn't pass me off as his kid. I was too light. My hair
Yeah,
was,
I remember you talking about that. That was some bullshit.
Yeah, so that, like, that's real. And I can't even tell you how many times.
Avid fan. I've heard the stories.
Yeah, like, and I can't even tell you how many times he, in the midst, he was like, "Oh, I won't do it again." Like, he'd beat the shit out of me,
And then
try
tell
and
you ain't going to
console
do
me.
it again. Yeah.
Or like,
And then
abusive
suddenly, like,
partners, too.
that's why I've said on the show, I figured out at an early age how to protect my face, because it wound up damaging the sight in my left eye, my hearing, like, and it made me really, like, for years. My ex-wife would even tell you, I would wake up and I'd be in such a panic that I would snap awake, and I'm getting up ready to fight until I am coherent enough
until
to
you
know
get
what's
cognitive
going-
again. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I bet waking you up sometimes can be a bitch.
oh, dude, well, now I'm already up. Like,
Right.
that's the thing. Like,
He's
I
up
wake up
before you
super
are.
fucking, like, yeah. I wake up
before everybody is, just in case.
I wake up 4 a.m. every day.
Damn.
Without an alarm clock. And I'm up and I'm moving immediately.
Yeah.
Like, that's how
Mine's
I am.
5:30.
But you show up
But
at his
my alarm's
house.
going off.
5:30, I'm already out the door.
And you show up at
I'm
his
waking up,
house
fuck
later
all
in the
that.
afternoon, though. He's dead asleep.
Huh?
I said you show up at your house middle of the afternoon. As soon as you get off work, he was asleep.
Yeah, that's because during the day and
You
I'm
get-
in my
he-
safest time frame.
He gets up,
Like
does
I
his
like
thing, goes.
I
takes a
have
power nap.
certain patterns. Like certain patterns, like I can sleep during the day because a lot of the beatings didn't come during the day.
It came at
And
night.
at night when he was drunk and my mom was at work,
Yep.
that's when it always came out of the left side.
It's
And
weird.
so-
It's weird how traumas can fucking
Mold you.
well, no, not necessarily. That's not the word I'm looking for. Can resonate with you even just with time of days, like time of day, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
just like it's specific, like literally, like exactly what you were saying. Like you can sleep during the day because the beatings didn't happen during the day.
yeah,
see-
like I mean, even to this day, I still sleep with the light on. Like, so our master bedroom has a bathroom in it.
You sleep
So
with the
we'll leave-
bathroom light on.
Yep, bathroom lights on, but it has to be like very certain. Like it can't be the regular light because that's too bright.
Right.
It has to be like the heat light because it's dim and I can
It's got
close
to
the door.
it's got to give something enough just so you can give a visual around the
Mhm.
room. Just
And
so that
so-
way, if you need to see if anything's different, like
Yep.
not necessarily like full definition, but shadow definition.
And I have a Scentsy that lights up and
Yep.
it's at the end of my hall, like literally right on the other side of this wall. It's on that fucking little box. So, well, cabinet. I'm not going to make it sound like I'm poor. It's on a cabinet.
See, we may not be poor, but we're poor at heart. That's just
Yeah.
what it is.
So like that way, no matter what, I can see wherever I'm at in my house. I know something's where it needs to be or where it shouldn't be.
Right.
And you know,
Not just that, but we got cameras.
well, that and I mean, in other instances,
With night
even
vision.
after him, I fucking like I was locked in a room for fucking days. That shit sucks, dude.
Yeah.
So
I couldn't imagine.
that it's not something that I would want anyone to.
No.
Imagine.
Well,
It's
especially
fucking
like
terrible.
like just thinking about going through something traumatic like that. That like thinking about what I do. Like, there's a lot of people who go through shit like that can't do what I do.
Yeah.
Just for the fear fact they couldn't crawl through a crawl space.
Yeah,
like,
see,
I can't-
like me,
I
if it
can't.
gets too tight,
Oh yeah, you couldn't go through
I
some of
can't
the
do
crawl
it.
spaces that I go
can't.
through.
Nope.
yeah, no, like in
Like so essentially, like example, like so I drowned when I was younger. Like I think like
Nope,
and literally
I can't do water.
clinically dead, like died. And I think from what I remember, my parents telling me I was clinically dead for like 4 minutes at like 3 or 4 years old, like enough to cause like solid brain damage for
Yeah.
a fucking child that young.
That explains everything.
Right? No
Yeah,
shit,
it
right?
explains so much.
Dude,
Right.
right? I died it once. I died it once. It
Dude,
did damage.
I almost drowned too. I didn't, but I almost.
But like
did.
you would think that like I would build a phobia like the water. Nah, bro, I'm a fucking fish, homie. Yeah, you want to know who developed that phobia?
Who?
My dad. He's like, with me being around water.
See, that's same thing with me. I can go out and swim in anything, perfectly fine.
Mhm.
I almost drowned in the river. Current caught me up, and I was literally gasping
dude,
and
no,
falling
me-
under and everything.
I'm too hard headed.
Me, the girl, and the daughter went to fucking.
Oh, I learned to swim
went to
real
Frenchman's.
fucking quick.
Went to Frenchman's. Like had her in the water and shit like that. Like the only thing I was worried about was just the current and her age. Like if she was older and stuff like that, like knew how to swim, like
Yeah, I thought I could swim.
I would just knowing what happened to me younger, I would just pay more attention.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
two
we're-
fucks less.
you're
Dude, I'm like
kids, bro.
cliff jumping and shit, bro.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was
fucking
like,
care.
you're kids. Yeah, see, I can't do that.
Oh yeah, bro.
I don't give a fuck what anybody
says. My
says.
shit off. Just fuck it. Woo!
I don't give a fuck what anybody
See, I
says.
didn't have
My
hesitation.
phobia of heights will never go
Oh
anywhere.
yeah, dude, bro. I love
I
doing
have
dumb
tried.
white people
No,
shit. Like,
so my sister, not last year before, she had tickets.
Yeah,
to
you guys,
fucking-
you went fucking.
We went skydiving.
Yeah.
I was gonna
She
say,
just
oh, dude,
called me-
that played
she
just
called me, she's
perfectly
like-
into what I just said because I said I love doing dumb white people shit, and fucking skydiving is on the list of dumb white people
Yeah,
shit.
but
Like,
my sister's dark.
That's racist.
What?
That's racist.
why? Why?
Dumb
Because we're
people
white.
Shit. Wow, y'all got real quiet for that
That's
one.
because you sounded stupid.
Whatever.
Yeah, hella dumb. Like, did you like my response? Well, why? Because
I'm
we're
offended.
white. Like,
Offended.
did you say that because what? Did you say that because I'm white?
He's talking on behalf of my white half. All right.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Me and half of him are fucking offended.
Yeah. This half.
I'm whiter than both of you.
You fucking half like.
But
Oh
yeah,
my
like,
God.
so she called me. And
How was that though? How did that feel?
I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
Falling
mean,
to your death was awesome.
Hey, you know, at least if you hit, it wasn't gonna hurt.
At least you learned.
Hey, at least it wouldn't hurt.
Is that why
it would hurt?
Hey, is that
because there was a person that was in. There was actually multiple accounts that somebody.
Yeah, you'll bounce.
Yeah, you will bounce.
That's legit.
But
yeah.
there was actually a tail gunner who in World War II they actually fucking shot the plane and the whole fucking contraption, like the whole dome underneath where he was at, free fell. He was knocked
He
unconscious.
was like a gutter for a bobber and shit.
Yeah,
If
he
fucking-
free fell, hit the ground, bounced, broke every fucking bone, but survived. And there was actually a lady who fucking did that
Have you
too.
seen R.I.P.D.?
Yes.
The limp body.
Yep. Like a rag doll.
Yep.
I
Like when you fall
love Jeff
snowboarding
Bridges.
and shit like that.
Yeah.
Fucking ragdoll.
I can't. I
Same
love
thing with skating
Ryan
too.
Reynolds.
Even though it
in
hurts like a
anything.
motherfucker.
No,
but
see,
ragdoll.
my thing is
This
that
dude
was
is
one of the
yet
things
to
I covered
make-
my head the most in.
That dude is
'Cause
yet to
it-
make a bad movie. I'm sorry.
There was
Mr. Reynolds?
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like as
What?
much as
I'm
people
talking
talk shit
Mr.
about Green.
Bridges.
Yes, but Mr. Reynolds has yet to make
love-
a bad movie.
Anyways, Green Lantern sucked dick anyhow.
It did.
He
but
will
Ryan
even tell
Reynolds
you
was
that.
Oh yeah,
good
no,
in
but
it.
it's still Ryan Reynolds, so I
It's
still
not his
watch it.
fault.
Anyways,
not
get
his
off
fault.
the
It's
dick.
not his fault they animated the suit. Okay,
They made his eyes blue.
he looks so.
They did too.
He looks so good as an Aryan baby though.
I'll bet he did. Just negative the white hair. Anyways, what I'm saying is fucking. See, so okay, backwards a little bit. So, my mom's boyfriend was an alcoholic.
Right.
He was abusive. He was a piece of shit.
Yep.
Right.
I will forever fucking hate him.
Don't blame
And-
you.
But on the flip side of that coin, a lot of people would be like, "Oh, I've even been told he wasn't a good Christian man," and because I don't have a solid relationship with religion either. That's why I'm very.
What the fuck does?
No.
What,
Here-
I have.
Get ready for the kicker.
Yeah.
The people who beat me, locked me in a room, and starved me was Reverend and his wife.
We're good old Christian folk.
They had a church. They had a very lucrative church. They were in a mansion. It was weird.
Weird.
But here's the
Because
thing.
them bitches don't pay taxes.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
They didn't like me for the same fucking reason, because my skin was too light.
And
it's
they
the
were they
wildest
like
shit.
dark,
You're
dark?
contaminated.
Yeah. It was fucking.
Dude, isn't it
it's
fucking
wild?
So like, I'm sorry, this is gonna sound like I'm not sure how the fuck this is gonna sound. You can edit this out if you fucking want to.
I usually
Like,
don't edit anything else.
So like, people want to get all fucking like up in arms and shit like that about like the Aryan master race and like white people in the master race and shit like that and blah 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 with like fucking Hitler and the Aryan race and fucking like white supremacy and shit like that.
Ooh, this is
But,
gonna
like-
be good. Kicking my legs out.
But
Get
like,
to the point.
You go into like this shit.
No,
that-
don't rush him. Don't rush him.
He said, "No, let him marinate. Let him marinate.
Let him either build his soapbox or dig
I was
that
just-
fucking hole. I was just
Exactly.
kidding.
And
Like,
either
just
way,
kidding.
if fucking tell me I'm fucking digging a hole, tell me I'm digging a hole. It is what it is. But you have that, but then same on the other foot. For you got chastised because in a sense you were not pure.
pretty much.
yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Like, that's not wrong.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, like tell me, like in an aspect, stripping away all of the bullshit, which is what causes the different views and blah blah blah. Because all in ourselves get our views and all of our opinions and shit and our morals from fucking a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
So stripping all of that fucking away, that is no different than fucking what the other side's preaching. You just don't fucking see it. Like, you hardly ever hear it talked about, and you don't ever fucking see it because I've heard about it, but I've never met anybody that it's happened to on the other foot in that aspect. But I know it's there, and I know people of the other foot have that same fucking thought process.
Okay, so it doesn't matter to me what your fucking skin tone is,
Right. Oh, absolutely.
but racism exists
oh,
on all sides. It
absolutely.
doesn't fucking matter. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
it could be people from Latin America, Asia, fucking Europe, they hate each other for some reason or another. Like Ukrainians and
true.
Russians,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely fucking hate
can't
each other.
stand each
And
other.
they were brothers.
And
not too long ago.
Ukraine
Australian,
fucking diverted.
Australia, New Zealand's like the indigenous, like there's racism everywhere.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, what they call it in black culture is colorist instead of racist because you're both black. It's just one of you is lighter or darker than the other.
See, and that fucking is to me sounds so fucking stupid.
It does.
Like,
it is. That's like getting mad at a white person getting mad at another white person because they're paler than they are. You know,
you albino bitch! How dare you be lighter than me?
Albinos are predominantly black, though.
Yes.
But it's
one of my favorite people on TikTok. He's an albino dude.
Yeah, a comedian.
Yeah, he's got
Love
the
that
fucked
guy.
up eye and shit like
Yeah.
that. Like, oh god, yeah.
No, that's
I
actually one of
love
the
him.
really common fidgets. Have you listened to?
And I'm not
all-
trying to say that to like be mean, but like
No,
it's just
like,
like
it's
a
real.
description. Yeah,
All
he's
I
like
can
give
think
no
about,
fucks.
though-
Like
No, listen
Go ahead,
listen
I'll let you
to
go.
Brother Ali. He's an albino rapper. He's fucking good.
He is good.
He's really good.
He is.
oh, isn't he the dude from Odd Squad?
I don't. No.
Yes.
No. Brother Ali. That's not him.
No.
Brother
But
Ali's
no,
a
there's
fucking.
there's an albino black dude that's fucking on that raps with Odd Squad too.
Yeah.
and
His
fucking
name's, that's Snowman.
And he's
Is it
he's
Snowman?
fucking.
Snowman.
And
He's
fuck-
a cold piece.
Yeah.
yeah,
That dude gets down.
Hey,
Yeah, he is.
Nub's got
But-
bars, bro.
Yeah, he does. I was just about to say that fucking homeboy with fucking
Yeah,
Nub.
Nubs.
Yeah, bro, he fucking go ham and
You
on
know-
games too. That boy go hard on streaming.
Hey, he knows how to whip too.
Does he?
fact.
Yeah, that motherfucker can drive.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You fish
So-
it? Fish it for
Can we make that a clip so you can edit it in when we have to reel something back or like make a soundboard so you'd be like, all right, boys.
Reel it in.
What's up? What's up, Will?
So it is a thing that's actually very unfortunate because like in the black culture and the community, there are people that are fucked with because of the, like there's a whole dynamic on like hate or disdain towards light-skinned gentlemen, light-skinned anything, because we're going to touch way back. Now, mixed, half white, half blacks, or mulatto, however you want to characterize it.
Mulatto. I
So
think that's my favorite.
they would be,
description.
they would be raised as slaves, but
Yep.
by all technical accounts, they would be half slave owner's kid, half slave kid. And what they would do is they would raise them in the house as their purebred child's pet, essentially. And so they were
Well,
always in the
essentially,
house.
so like
so
the
it goes
legitimate
back to the
term that it would
roots,
go
like-
back to, they would be
Yeah.
house tobies. Like, because that was the term, like that was the actual term that was like, if you want to edit that out or whatever, but like that was the actual.
That wasn't
Is it
the,
Toby?
That wasn't the term.
Was it? What was
No.
it then?
No.
I can't say it on there.
Yeah.
Like, so
I know
I know
what
what
word
he's talking about.
I know
I have
what
no
word
idea
you're
what
talking
you're
about,
talking
but no,
about.
that
But
was
yeah, so,
another. That
like-
was another one that was used from what I remember.
But then you get fucking clowns out here that try and use like fucked racial terms because somebody isn't doing what they want. Like Azalea Banks, fuck her forever.
Who's Azalea Banks?
She's some fucking wannabe dumbass rapper who fucking like calls motherfuckers racial fucking names.
You mean
like
Iggy Azalea?
hard. No. Azalea Banks. She's a black girl. She's dark.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about.
But-
never mind.
Like,
Never mind.
But here's the thing.
I got it.
Like in her interviews,
She's racist as fuck,
yeah, against black people.
and she's hella black.
And
She's dark.
Yeah.
And she starts saying
That to me,
ignorant ass
like-
shit because somebody wants to either challenge how she's talking or they won't lean her way. So she'll start saying other fucked up shit and she'll just start talking out of her ass.
It's like that you're with me or you're against me kind of thing.
Yeah.
Even though it's the stupidest shit.
Well, it's like
Of which,
that.
so
That
hold
shit
on.
almost cracks me up because
Just
it's
to
like
touch
the
a little
level of
further-
stupidity you have to have for you to think that, like,
People are going to like you with that.
yeah,
It
like,
blows my mind.
they're like,
So-
how dumb
is.
are you?
Also to
Like,
touch on like here's one thing I'm actually really like as an African American male, there's one thing that I heard recently that I'm actually very curious on. The people the head or the face of the BLM movement, Black Lives Matter for those who don't fucking know. I don't know.
Been living under a rock.
Exactly. You've been under.
I was
all
gonna
of the
say
rocks.
that's almost like a can of worms conversation. It's like,
So,
ooh,
Are you talking about what I think you're going to talk about?
well,
I just
they
heard
recently
about
made a
some shit
purchase of
today.
a $6 million estate.
More than that.
No.
and
That
didn't
was just this
they
year.
use the funds
No.
from BLM to
No,
buy it?
no.
Hold on. Stop.
Pause.
They purchased a $6 million place that they said is a campus, has parking for 20, whatever. But that doesn't excuse the 3 different properties for multiple millions prior to that.
They just announced today that they found 10.
Yeah.
And they haven't paid any taxes or anything. The IRS is trying to come after them. That was announced today
well, you know why, right?
because they're
You know why they didn't pay taxes?
why?
Because it's a nonprofit organization. All of that's based on donations.
Nonprofit my ass.
One thing that I think needs to fucking go away.
not tax paying right into their fucking pocket.
Here's a question for
One
you.
thing that needs to go away is white guilt. That's fucking stupid.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
I can't
Yeah.
sit here like as an African American male and hate you for what may or may not have been done by an ancestor of yours 400 years ago.
Yeah.
My question is anybody gets pissed off about that? Is like, what did me as a person do to you?
Exactly.
They don't
I
see
want to
that.
see what you did to
They
me
don't see that.
I
Here's
personally.
my
I
question.
understand that, but
Don't
that's
say
where
they because somebody's gonna get crunchy.
Has anybody
it's a true statement though, but that's hella funny. I like how
either of
describe-
you noticed,
Don't say
though,
they
it's
because
going back to
somebody's gonna get
BLM.
crunchy.
It's
I
going-
like that description. Can I use that?
Yeah.
it's going
Dude,
back
don't
to
get
BLM,
crunchy, bitch.
bro.
Like,
But have
why
either
you
of you
being so
noticed?
crusty? Like-
Have either of you noticed though that all of a sudden BLM has disappeared?
from like the main media spotlight.
From media spotlight, from their big protests. Have you noticed how quickly they dispersed? Now now all this money.
That's because it's a pandemic and everybody went inside. I mean,
No.
to buy all the toilet paper.
actually, that was a lot of white women.
It's still fucking funny though.
There was a
It's
woman
like-
who got fucking murdered
I know,
because
dude,
of
that
fucking
fucking
rolls of toilet
baffles
paper.
me,
That
bro.
shit blew my mind.
That shit
because
like
here's
baffles
the
me.
twist. Here's the twist. A lot of times, people panic buy, and who do you generally see in those stores?
Oh, dude, fucking
panic buying?
straight. Oh, dude, straight up fucking suburban white women. Like,
Exactly. And so
Yes.
dude,
True.
all the the Karens in mass.
and here's the thing. So here's what needs
What do-
to be
what do you-
understood.
we don't want to talk about masks. I hate those motherfuckers.
No.
Sorry.
What do you call
We'll talk.
what do you call a flock of Karens?
What?
Oh no, I can't say that.
Yeah,
say
let's
that
not.
Yeah.
I can't say that on podcast.
Tweet it instead.
So one thing that a lot of people don't pay attention to is like, look who's financing and funding the movement,
Mhm.
whether it be white, black, or it doesn't
Whoever.
matter. 9 times out of 10, it's old white men.
It's white people.
Oh, it's always
It's
old
white
men.
people, and they're like, oh
It's
yeah.
it's always old white
And
money.
Here's the thing.
Like,
here's
it
the thing
sounds
that
really stupid and fucked up, but like, it's
no,
true.
that's because
not.
racism, chaos, war sells. That's
Oh,
it.
absolutely.
That's it.
Prime
100%.
example. Prime example. What the fuck brought us out of the Great Depression? World War II.
Yeah.
War and those things are money.
Mhm.
Literally, if it wasn't for World War II, it would have taken us way longer to come out of the Great Depression.
We're going into another one.
Yeah, like, and of course now we have all these issues starting to pop up again. Like, it's crazy.
There's another strand of COVID.
There's always going to be another strand of COVID.
COVID
Yeah,
has
dude,
never
I-
gone
COVID is
anywhere.
like herpes. It'll never
See,
go away.
my thing is that they have all like.
Well, it's you look at
Scientifically, they have
old
all this
old medical
research.
books that like have COVID-19 in them, and you
Mhm.
know what it's listed under as
They have like ointments and shit.
of the fucking flu.
Yeah.
It's a different
no,
strain
no,
of
no,
the
no,
flu.
no.
Like,
it does not specifically say COVID-19. It says coronavirus.
No, COVID-19. The 19 was literally there because that was the year it came.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's literally coronavirus. Like that's the actual name of it.
Yeah,
COVID-19
but everything-
is just when it
everything
became
you
an
read,
outbreak
though,
again.
And they changed it
Just
to
says-
COVID because people were getting bent out of shape about Corona. Corona actually petitioned them to change the name.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, there's fucking Corona lost so much fucking money because of that.
No,
Nobody-
Corona's made so much money over
Oh,
this
dude,
pandemic.
not when it first started, dude. So many people were boycotting.
Here's the
fucking
thing,
You know how
Corona.
hard it's
reason-
been for me to find a six-pack anywhere?
You know why? Because it's cheap again.
No, it's not.
Anyways, I'm not like
and
I'm
all
not
prices
here to,
have
here's
gone
the
up,
thing,
but it's
I'm not
still
here to
cheaper in a lot of
speculate
other
on
ones.
prices of beer
Yeah, I
as
was
a
about to
recovering
say.
alcoholic.
Yeah,
That makes no
okay.
sense.
Touche.
So
Do you want to roll the dice? You want to roll the dice on prices? The price is right on beer, bitch. Let's go. I bet you still got it.
no.
Anyways,
I'm sorry, bro. That was
No,
just too
I
good
fucking-
not to. I'm sorry.
Anyways, so
Just hear a little throw up in the back of your throat.
this is the
no,
little
it's
bit.
not for me anymore.
he said Bud Light.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's one of those things where like it triggers that little deep down like
Dude,
gag
what-
reflex in your stomach.
Even if
like,
you, even like for the people who like to put it into perspective for people who like still drink, like don't have a problem drinking, so still drink like me and James or whatever.
yeah, normies.
Yeah, normies. Yeah, that's what it was. I
We've
couldn't
talked
remember the
about
name. Yeah,
those, yeah.
normies. So like you have that one alcohol that you almost died on, but like you smell it or even see it, and it causes that like twist in your stomach. That's essentially what was just happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me and tequila.
Yeah. Oh yeah, see, and fuck, my baby mama drinks pretty much
Oh,
nothing
shit.
but like margaritas and tequila.
Funny
and
story
shit, like,
time.
and I'm a whiskey boy. so-
My turn for funny story time
Oh, good go.
involving tequila.
Oh hell yeah.
This is the reason I don't drink tequila.
Hell yeah.
We were talking about race issues
I-
that we didn't even finish.
you got to do your funny story time. I got to do mine.
We gotta
Mine
treat
at least was along
we
the
gotta
lines of
treat
what it
every
was.
topic
It was
the
about
same,
tequila,
so
I don't
every
know.
topic gets a tangent of something fucking random.
So, do you remember that big ice storm we had a few years ago, where it was literally ice for like a week?
Are you talking
No,
about the
'cause
one during
I was-
fucking spring break?
I was out in it, dude. Like there's no stopping me.
Are you talking about the one where you're still in school and fucking it was like spring
No,
break?
no. This was like 2017,
Oh, yeah.
2016,
Yeah.
2017.
Dude, I was having a blast in that.
yeah.
I was
I was out
killing
whipping the
tires.
Honda. So speaking of, so I'm drinking. We're having a little house party over at James's house. James, that's been on the podcast,
Mhm.
and
I know
so
too many fucking Jameses.
we have
Right.
run out of alcohol at this point. Drinking peach schnapps,
Why
beer,
is the beer always
whiskey.
gone?
There's nothing else to do. Everything's closed. It's ice, middle of the night, whatever. So apparently, I don't drink tequila. Everybody knows I don't drink tequila. Okay.
On this night, he drank tequila.
Even
That
Zach
means
knows.
he didn't have enough hair on his ass.
No, I just no. It's either
he drank the warm way, and it was no good.
this motherfucker. All I know is I'm sitting there. We're playing like a card game at the table. We're having a good time, and James comes out and just starts handing me shots. Okay, I'm not paying attention. I'm just
Dumbass.
shots.
Yeah, you're
can't-
fucking.
It tasted.
Tequila!
I was already like pretty drunk, so I don't remember what it tasted like.
So you was at
It
the point
tasted
where he
like
didn't
alcohol.
give a fuck. He just
Exactly.
wanted to keep drinking.
So
It tasted like bad decisions.
Yes.
yes. So
Bad
apparently,
decisions and regret.
The next morning.
apparently, this is where the first rule comes in of if I don't remember, it didn't happen. Because
I wish that
So-
was fucking true.
hold on.
I wish
Hold on.
that was
Right?
fucking
So-
true.
Apparently, the only thing I remember after taking those shots at the table is I woke up in James's garage in a car seat.
Of course.
Not a child car seat, but like an actual car seat. Because his garage is like this,
Yeah. Yep.
full of shit. Car shit.
Oh god.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
been there.
Yeah.
So a car seat,
I
just
wasn't
like
sure
what
if
you
you
guys
have
are
or
sitting
not, so,
in,
yeah.
out of a
He's
Honda.
been trying to get me one of his fucking get me to take one of his fucking carcasses.
Anyways, so
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah.
all I remember is waking up in that seat, and it's like 8 o'clock in the morning now. I'm freezing. There's ice out. I'm in
Well,
a
considering.
yeah.
Right.
The alcohol's already like starting to wear off, so I wasn't
now
warm
it's
anymore.
cold outside again.
And according to him,
Isn't that weird how
him and
that
Mike
works when
actually,
you like start to
Right.
sober up, starts to get cold outside? It's weird.
because Mike.
That's because all of your body
Hey,
heat is gone.
So Mike was
It's not
there
like there was
too.
any in there actually in the first place. Anyway,
Right.
you just
Mike-
don't notice.
Mike was there too, and the only thing the first thing they could tell me as soon as I wake up and I ask them what happened, they go, "Oh, you fucking fell and hit your head. We thought you died."
so you put me in a seat?
I'm like, hold on,
In the
what?
garage?
So I'm sitting in the garage.
Tell me.
Hold on, what? They're like, no. They're like, you thought you could go out and ice skate apparently, and supposedly, because I still don't remember. Apparently,
It's called
slipped,
concussion.
slipped,
big fell with
bashed the
alcohol.
back of my skull in the middle of the road. Laid there for about 10 minutes. They came rushing out, and then I walked into the garage. And
That's
apparently,
called concussion.
apparently, I was still awake and coherent for a good couple hours. and then suddenly I passed out.
Still concussed.
And they just
he said, "Am I good? Yeah, I'm good."
They're like,
so-
I almost thought you died if you didn't wake up.
so-
It's like,
so
oh, dude, you're
shout out-
such a good friend. Yeah.
Shout out to my buddy Aaron. I learned that there's different dosages between animal things, like animal medication and people medication.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So
Horse tranquilizers
I
are
took-
fucking huge.
fuck you up
no,
like Percocet.
I took fucking.
Shit. Make a
wound up,
Percocet
like-
look like a chew toy.
I wound up having like I get really bad allergies, right?
Yeah.
So it was the middle of the night. I couldn't breathe through my nose. I'm fucking dying, bro. My eyes are itchy. I'm sniffly.
It's all bad. Like
This was when I was staying at my buddy Aaron's place. Love that guy to death. And they had a bottle of fucking Benadryl on the top of the fucking fridge, right? Cool.
Cool. No big deal.
I take one.
Yep.
MBD.
I even checked the bottle. It said 25 milligram. There's a dude in a lab coat on the fucking front of the bottle. There's a dude in a lab coat next to a dog. And I'm like, all right, pet allergies. This will just work. Take one. Boom. Go to bed.
On my way.
Here's the fucked up part. I woke up the next day naked in their bed. No clue how I got there. They were like, when I left for work, you weren't there. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
But why?
So here's the thing. When they get back, like I'm calling Aaron, I'm like, bro, did I do anything fucking weird? Like I just took, like I didn't even drink. I was on nothing. I took this stupid little punk ass pill. And like I went to bed and snuggled with my.
Obviously, that wasn't
like,
no punk ass pill.
No,
This is
fuck
great.
no.
That pill made you its
Bro,
bitch.
I was sitting there and I was like, no, and I'm going over this story with everybody, trying to figure out.
Hold on. Were like your sinuses and shit clear though?
Oh, everything was gold.
Oh, you're good. It works.
That's the important part.
Bro,
You didn't read the side effects, Will.
that bitch was so strong. I was good for like 3 days.
You didn't read the side effects, Will.
I know what the side effects were because I've been taking Benadryl for years at that point. But so we're sitting there.
Obviously not dog Benadryl.
No, I'm telling him, I'm like, yeah. They're like, what did you take? I was like, the fucking Benadryl on the fridge. It got the dude and the dog.
The dude in the
And
dog.
he's sitting up there. He goes in the kitchen, starts fucking shitting his pants, laughing hard as fuck. And I'm like, fucking, what's so funny? My ex-wife, his wife, and him are all dying. And I'm sitting there trying to figure out, I'm like, fuck, what's so fucking funny? And they go, I go in there and he's like, bro, was it this one? I was like, yeah. And then he turns it and it says, like, Benadryl for dogs. I was like, the fuck does that mean? It still says 25 milligrams. I did not get it. It did not click in my fucking head because I'm still fucked up on this one fucking pill. And I'm just thinking in my head, I'm like, there's no fucking way they're going to give a dog more extreme shit. No, they do. They do. So they're
great.
fucking just dying. They're like, this was prescribed by the doctor.
That was the good shit.
Like, it was...
That's that top shelf,
Holy
bro.
fuck, bro. Like, I'm sitting up there, I'm like,
I'm
that
fucked
still
up.
does not explain where my clothes went and why I was in your room. Like, I was legitimately, like, face down, spread across the whole bed. Like, straight D&B. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, I'm thinking I made a detrimental mistake. And so, like, I'm like,
Dude, my stomach hurts.
our bedroom was across from theirs. So it's just across the hall. And so I'm sitting there holding my balls and I'm like asshole naked looking through those. Hey, is anybody in here?
Marco.
Exactly. And so I just run into my room and I call him immediately because my phone, everything was in there.
Dude, did I do some
Everything
weird
was
shit
where I
last
left
night?
it. Yeah, everything was left in there where I
hangover?
put it. Except my
I
fucking
don't know why
clothes
they
and
call
me.
them fucking roofies.
Oh, bro, it was so bad.
Oh, holy shit.
I still remember the time I
Oh
learned
my
that they made 50
God.
milligram little capsules.
Fuck that.
That was rough. It was real rough.
All right.
Oh, fuck, I want one.
Hey,
No. It will stop everything.
so
That's the Cat Williams. Everything everything.
So,
Shit.
on that note, we're gonna wrap it up for this week. Do you want to plug your channels, bro? Tell them where to find you. Where can we stream you? Give us your schedule, whatever the fuck.
Hold on,
Plug
after
it.
Will's fucking shenanigans, bro, I gotta breathe for a second. You got me and James over here fucking rolling, bro. Oh my
man.
god, I about fell out this bitch under this fucking head. Fucking not the kind of head that I want.
No, don't hurt my cylinder heads, dude. I can't replace those. Like those ones, I can't replace. That block either.
He's like, just don't fuck those up. Look,
For real.
Don't fuck those ones up. I got some 25D heads you can just jump around on.
he said,
Those ones I care about.
he said, jump around.
Anyway, so do you got a schedule?
So right now I'm still trying to figure everything out. I'm in my 3rd week of school, going to school for my trade. I do HVAC for a living. So I'm trying to figure out trying to figure out a schedule. I'm doing at least 2 days a week, Wednesdays and either Saturday or Sunday. I'm trying to figure out how I can fit in a 3rd day. But for Twitch, when I do decide to stream on Twitch randomly, it's twitch.tv/theferg420.
Slow it down.
Twitch.tv/theferg420. I'm so used to doing that fast and like the little segments for like Instagram
I thought it was
and shit.
backslash.
It's /
Whatever.
It's backslash, but whatever.
Is it back? Whatever. I know it's a slash.
It's a slash.
It's
It's
slash.
like the only slash on a keyboard
slash
that most people
Ferg420.
see.
On Facebook, it's facebook.com/Fergie FERGI. Instagram is the Ferg420.
Quick question though. Can't you stream Facebook and Twitch at the same time?
So I use OBS, or I use Streamlabs OBS. So if I wanted to do both at the same time, I would have to pay for their premium package.
We'll stop being broke.
Well, I got 2 kids.
Right.
It's a great answer. Okay,
got
never
2
mind.
fucking kids.
I retract that.
But yeah, if you guys want to message me on Instagram, it's the Ferg420. Yeah, you can message me on Facebook. You can reach out to me and whisper me on Twitch. You can hit me up on Instagram if you got any questions. But yeah, I look forward to anybody that wants to listen to this and come by the stream.
Hell yeah.
Sweet. You want to plug yours?
I am better man than yesterday. One word on Instagram. Feel free to reach out to me no matter what it is. Recovery. You need a friend. Doesn't fucking matter. You want to share a funny story, get a shout out. Doesn't matter.
Hey, you
to
got
me,
a good
man.
meme? Like, we like
Oh,
memes.
shit.
Oh,
No,
bro.
don't do that because he's just going to send you Instagram reels for days.
Well,
I'll fuck your day up.
hell yeah.
Like,
Hell yeah.
I've actually told people that, and they're like, "Oh yeah." So me, I have a really open sense of humor, whether
yeah.
it be really fucked
Yeah.
up and dark or just goofy. Like,
If
I'm
it's
gonna send
funny,
you a
it's
napping
funny.
duck.
So-
Like,
so-
it could be anything. You never know what you will receive from me in a video reel. So, dude sitting up there, he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Ha." He started sending me memes. I was like, "Are you sure you want to start this?" Like, I need you to verbally say.
That's when
yes.
when you know
Did
shit's
you-
about to get good.
did you hear-
Like,
Oh, bro.
Did you hear his story about the beer poop? Or the poop beer? That's what it was.
Yeah,
The poop beer meme?
No, it wasn't a poop beer meme.
No, he said poop
you
beer.
made it a meme pretty much.
Like, I actually fucking took a picture while I fucking was drinking a fucking beer on the toilet.
Oh, I did see that.
And I sent it to a bunch of famous people. Like,
Yeah.
if you're too rich for a poop beer, are you really rich? Like, I forgot I gotta find it. It's fucking. I still have the picture.
I know we talked about it
Some
before,
of the
but-
good drunk glory that happened.
Oh
like,
man.
But it's that type of shit. That's what he's gonna do to you.
I have no problem with that.
Don't
That's
start
gonna
a
be
meme
fucking
war
great.
with
Oh no! Like I'll wreck somebody's day. Like,
In a-
just the
in a
fuck
good way,
shit
too.
that's in my phone, like that people have sent me. Like it could be injuries.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm keeping that one. Like,
It could be injuries. It could be fucked up sex things. Like it could be anything.
Literally.
Well, minus the not morally accepted. Like
Oh, he'll send you those too.
no.
no. Wait.
I'm not Jared from Subway.
Oh,
Yeah. So shit like that, no go.
no go. No.
Like anything that's
Like
along
the hoodie
that
I told you
line-
about that I got.
What?
The fuck you hoodie that I told you that I have.
Oh yeah.
What?
So I guess this is about to go this way.
Yeah.
So I got my favorite hoodie that I have. It's got a big old American flag middle finger that says "Fuck you, Biden, not my pedophile." I was like, I need.
That's
that.
what we were talking about when you
I
came
need
back in
that
here.
because
No,
like
see-
the biggest thing for me is like, don't sniff little kids on public TV.
Yeah, that's.
Let's save that for another episode.
That's super sus. We should have
I'm
him
just
and
saying,
Mike on
like,
here
in
and talk about that
general,
shit.
like,
Yes.
I'm
I
just
told
saying
him
in
about that
general, like,
already.
just don't
Look
sniff.
forward to that, viewers. We're gonna bring him and
Actually-
Mike in on the same episode.
You know what we should do? Get another mic. Have those two.
And Chris.
I was gonna
Kyle.
say I can.
Oh,
I was gonna say I
That's-
can try and
that's
bring my.
good.
I was gonna
That's
say I
good.
can bring my mic with me.
Oh damn!
I do have another mic too, but it's the studio mic.
No, that's no.
I was gonna say like the mic that I use for my streams, I could just fucking unplug it real quick. and
Bada
bring it with me.
boom.
Yeah.
You guys are hearing history in the making over here.
So, I mean,
5 guests, for 5 of us.
I will.
Do you
One
realize how
garage.
fucking chaotic that would get? Like
That'd be so much fun.
If it's fucking
Oh,
cold,
fucking-
your ass better have like a fucking propane heater.
There's one sitting right there.
over there.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Needs a fixed fan.
I mean, if you want to,
You know what I'm scared of though?
what?
Is trying to conversate with 4 other people in a fucking little tiny room like this.
Oh,
So-
and we can't keep
The
a
three of
straight
us
thought
can
to save
barely
our
not
life.
interrupt
Like,
each
Here's
other.
the,
Shit.
here's the thing.
We're gonna have a fucking. We're gonna have a talking stick.
I was just about to say.
We will go around counterclockwise. That's it.
Start with the beep boop guy.
I mean,
I'm the
gonna-
dealer.
I'm gonna have to take the other 2 seats out of my car.
We're gonna need a bigger table.
So that's gonna be the.
No, we won't.
We're gonna
That's
need a
gonna
bigger
be the
boat.
first video. That's gonna be like your first like video for like the thing is you taking the other 2 seats to set this up.
Oh fuck.
So when you and your friends start a podcast,
when you decide to be a dipshit with your buddies and don't have enough seats in the
So
garage.
anyways-
start a podcast, they said it'll be fun. They
the
Your
said.
ass taking the thing apart and turn it into a meme. Start a fucking podcast, they said. Fucking it'll be fun, they said.
I'm gonna make that.
You okay?
If I,
neither
dude,
of you
if you
assholes
put
can.
that bitch on there, bro, I will find
Hey.
it. I will figure out how to put that shit on my stream.
Neither of you assholes can deny that this was not a fun night.
This was a blast.
Dude,
I've been looking forward to this since you asked me last
Podcasting is
week, bro.
fun.
Dude, I literally have fun.
Bro,
most
when you
weeks.
told me that, like, Will, when you told me that Will
Most.
was down, I was like, bro, I got giddy and did a fucking heel click, bitch. I was like, fucking
said,
Dorothy,
"Yeah,
like,
dabba dabba doo."
there's no place like the podcast. There's no place like the podcast. Like,
hell yeah, dude, like it,
my fucking
I'm
gray and
actually
black
super
vans,
stoked.
bitch, like, clicking.
bro. All I own is fans.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now too.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna say this on
Vans
the
and work
air.
boots.
What's up?
On the air. This is officially our longest episode.
Well, we too.
Over 3 hours.
I wonder what my dumbass is gonna sound like on
3
the podcast.
hours, 3 minutes right now.
Fuck
Damn,
yeah.
that's the
Well,
longest one you've recorded.
on that
so
note,
far.
Our
James-
longest was like 2.5. We
It was
just
like
beat that.
yeah, 2 and some change with Kyle.
Yeah.
James, make
Damn,
your
it's
plug.
11 o'clock.
I am.
It's what time?
It's fucking 10:58.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, so I just got to make a really funny note from
We all
earlier.
totally
So,
gotta
like,
work in
you
like
know when my
6
phone
hours.
went off. You know when my phone went off and fucking that song started playing while we were having that like addiction conversation.
Yeah.
You want to take a guess on what song was starting to play?
No, I wasn't paying attention that much.
Coco by OT Genesis.
Oh Jesus.
It was like I saw that. That's why I was trying so hard not to laugh while I was turning it off.
Anyways,
It's like I was like, oh my god, that's so funny. Like,
so I am chaotic LOL with all K's. It's really easy. You'll find it.
That
Or
was
you
very
could just
nondescript.
just type in hashtag ADHD with James and Will. You'll find it on there too.
Oh well, see, that's why you're beep boop because I didn't even know we had a hashtag.
I didn't even know it. Hashtag holy shit.
Boom.
Yep. So
Hashtag fourth wall
Sign us
break.
out, Will.
thank you guys for joining us on another crazy episode. We love you. You have a good night. Thanks for being on ADHD podcast with James and Will. I'm Will.
I'm James.
And I'm Zach, also known as Fergie.
Have a good night.
All right. Well, that's part 2 of the 3-hour plus episode of Call Me the Ho Ninja on ADHD guys. Go check it out. If you like it, subscribe, rate, review. I just figured it matches. I figured you guys would love to hear the origin story of the Ho Ninja. So, but we got a third part to the trilogy. We'll upload it later. All right. Signing out.